Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Hey, yo! What's going on, Miami Hurricanes fans and my college football family? Well. What do we have here? Not them Georgia Bulldogs. Not them dogs. Being down 17-0 to a tech school. Wow. When you look at the time of possession, absolutely disgusting performance from them dogs. 17-0. Let's hope. Look, I'm going to be honest. You guys know I'm not a rah-rah ACC guy. However, it would be quite funny to see Georgia Tech beat Georgia. And then here's the question. Because Georgia, that gives them their third loss. Bama has their third loss. Where are the SEC powerhouses? What's happening? So what I want to ask, all right, hold up. Here's the important part, because 9 out of 10 of us are Canes fans, minus a few Florida State fans and my cousin Josh Knight, who is a UT fan, who would also get a kick probably out of seeing Georgia Tech beat Georgia. Right, Josh? Like, I know them Vols. I know y'all lost to Georgia, and I had you picked to beat them, but I think it would be kind of bittersweet and funny to see them lose to Georgia Tech. I'm just getting a kick out of this. So here's the question. Here is the $1 million question for my college football family.
ACC is the new powerhouse. Tears of joy.
Well, that ACC not looking so weak, huh? Yo. Glenn G, thank you for the $1.99. I will sit you atop your throne. This is an honest question. Honest question here. If Georgia Tech does, in fact, end up beating Georgia, is it now spun in a way that Miami's one loss that we got clowned for is now considered a quality loss? Georgia Tech plays hard. And if Georgia Tech beats Georgia by more than they beat us by, I'm not a moral victory kind of guy, right? It would have been much cooler if we would have beat Georgia Tech, and then Georgia Tech beat Georgia, because then college football math says that Miami also beat Georgia. Unfortunately, the Canes did not take care of business, but if their one loss is to a team that beats the number 7th ranked team in the country, the team that the media has been slurping on for weeks, for months, for years, just like they've been doing with Bama, will they now change the narrative and say, you know what? The Miami Hurricanes had one single loss, assuming they take care of business tomorrow, but we're going to talk about that tonight. Is it now a quality loss, or do we still get clowned for that one? What is it? What is it? Because I need to see some consistency here. Am I right? I need to see a little bit of consistency from the media and from some of these people talking football, if that's what we're going to do. Am I right? I think it does. I think Georgia Tech's a tough team. They're probably a little bit better than their 7-4 says. If they didn't have to deal with Haynes King going down, right? They lost those games that he went down in. I'm just saying. Oh, Good to see everybody in here tonight. I want to see some energy, man. Let's see some freaking energy. Did Georgia, did they miss the field goal? I want to see some energy in here tonight, man. This is the final regular season game. Game number 12.
What's up, Co-op? Been a minute. Glad to see you're doing well. Been an up and down year for myself as well. Wish ya the best and go Canes.
Bergie! Oh, man, Bergie. It has. It has been a minute. Honest to goodness, Bergie. Not just saying this. I worry about people when I haven't seen them for a while because anything can happen, right? We form these online friendships, and I'm not able to check in face-to-face with the entire college football family on a daily or weekly basis. And I hadn't seen you in a while, and I'm serious. You've crossed my mind multiple times. I've said, hey, I hope Bergie and his family are doing okay, and good to see you popping in here, my man. I will sit you atop your throne. It's been a heck of a ride, ain't it? Been a heck of a ride, and it's, man, I would say slowly coming to a close, but that would be a lie. It's not slowly. This thing is almost over. And as excited as I am, and the excitement outweighs the sadness with it slowly winding down. But guys, this is the final regular season game. We've been talking about this since, December of last year. And now here we are with the opportunity to possibly play in the conference championship and push for the CFP. And regardless of what happens, no matter what happens here, it's been a heck of a ride so far this season, and I don't want college football to be over. I live for this. This is my favorite time of the year. And I love hanging out with y'all, man. And it's been such a good season. It's been such a wild, crazy season. Oh, don't worry. We're looking at it. Don't worry.
GT is literally just playing the time, running the time down exactly how they did us.
Yep. Hey, maybe they found what kind of works for them against an opponent that really is more talented than them overall. And like you said, that's exactly what they did to Miami. On the time of possession, pound the ball. I don't know if specifically if that's what they're doing.
Good to see ya, Coop. Take care of business tomorrow at Syracuse.
Yeah.
Let's go win the ACC championship. Let's go Canes.
My man Glenn G with the $9.99. John Bird with the 10. Hardest working man in the room. I appreciate y'all. You're right. Look at this. 28 rushing yards for Georgia. How about them trenches? Man. 1948 to 10-12 with the TOP. Don't worry, the focus tonight is Miami, but obviously the college football family is also watching this game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Would love to see Georgia go down. Imagine a scenario. Georgia's going to make halftime adjustments. Right? They're not dumb. I think they are overhyped a lot of times, but they're going to make adjustments. It would still be so funny if this game ended up being like 35-7, 28-10. It'd be so good. It'd be so freaking good. Georgia Tech fans need to be going wild. Yo, where's Zach Jones? He's probably pacing. Because you know they're nervous for the second half, right? John Bird again. Thank you. I'll set you up there with Bergie. Bergie, let me know how you've been. Let me know how you've been. I know you said up and down, but let me know that you've been doing all right, my man. Glenn G with the $9.99. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, wellness check on Uncle Lou. Can we get a check on Uncle Lou? Not counting out Georgia. Oh, yes, 100%. That's something where Georgia Tech has to lock in. They cannot be content with being up 17-0. That could disappear in an instant, right? But still pretty crazy to see. Still something everybody's going to be talking about. Let me take just a second and fix this here. So, Alex, you like the Christmas? I know that Nick Snyder said he's not a fan. He said he ain't heard no bell. It's still turkey time. It's still November. No, sir. I'm getting an early start this year. It's snowing. We got Snoopy over here with his decorated doghouse. We're all Christmas. We're all in. We're going to be festive. We're going to be festive this year. So we have a
This is
ton
what
to
it
talk
take
about. A ton to talk about.
to
It's
wear the
going to be a fun night.
on the side of your helmet.
I am definitely gonna be emotional tomorrow if we get this dub, face holding back tears, face holding back tears.
Final regular season game for Cam Ward and the Canes. And we are going to talk about it in depth. We're going to talk about it in depth tonight. A $250 score prediction contest is still active, so you can call into the show tonight. And if you get it right, you win $250. Keith Parker, good to see you. Nick Snyder, Henry, Cornelius, my cousin Josh Knight, Salty Rand Sage, everybody. Psalm, I see y'all. MS, Metal Guy. If I'm missing anybody, blanket thank yous. We're going to have an opportunity to get into some fun talks tonight. So let's not waste any more time here. Let's start talking about this Miami Syracuse. 10-1 Miami versus 8-3 Syracuse. Syracuse's losses are to Stanford, Boston College, and Pitt. Stanford was by 2, Boston College by 6, Pitt a whopping 28. Again, that's the one everyone talked about. Kyle McCord throws 5 interceptions, 3 pick sixes. He's not afraid to put the ball in a dangerous situation. He's got some contested catch machines, 2 wide receivers specifically, and a 6'5" tight end. He'll throw up that 50-50 ball, and he trusts his guys to come down and make a play. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow on ESPN in the Dome. Syracuse does play in a dome, so weather is really going to be kind of a non-factor here. I will have links to watch the game. If you need it for free, just jump into the stream. Man, I enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. I can't even hate, man. Beating up on them dogs. Keep it up. So we know what's at stake here for Miami. This is a must win. Do or die. Win and punch your ticket to the first ACC championship game appearance since 2017 under Mark Richt. I don't want to come out and say necessarily lose and it was all for nothing, but can we be honest? That's kind of the vibe. That's kind of the feeling going into this game, because it will feel sort of like a wasted season, a season where there was progress, no doubt. Miami has won double-digit games in year 3 under Mario Cristobal. It has not been perfect. It's not been pretty all the time, but it feels like a bit of a waste. If you go 10-1 currently, then lose to an 8-3 Syracuse when you have the top-ranked offense in the country, just to then turn around and play in a bowl game that, guess what? A lot of guys at that point are probably just going to opt out of. It's the reality of today's college football. So you have to win. This is the first year of the expanded playoffs. And how ridiculous would it be to let a first-year ACC team, a newcomer to the conference, SMU, make it into the conference championship, and we don't? No way! That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Going into this game, Miami is an 11.5-point favorite. Coop, your numbers aren't working. They will not be active until we open the phone lines. Once we get the phone lines open up, they'll be ready to go, Rooster. This is the game that everything has to work. We cannot lose this seriously. We've waited too long to go out on a whimper. Thank you. No excuses. Right, Bergie? I'm not going to sugarcoat it, just like I didn't sugarcoat the Georgia Tech loss. You must win this game. Miami is in a spot to where, they backed themselves into a little bit of a hole where they lost to Georgia Tech, so that left no room for error, right? But you are still literally in the driver's seat. And what I mean by that is win and you're in. It's as simple as that. They are literally telling Miami, here you go. You want to be in the conference championship? Win this game, and you're in it. So we're not in a situation where there's some sort of complex mathematical equation that we have to do where this team has to lose to this team, and then this team can lose, but it needs to be a strong showing because that helps Miami in this department. No, sir. It is win, and you are in the freaking conference championship game. So take that. Use it as motivation. Dominate, and don't let this season be for nothing. Don't let it be for nothing. And I hope that they embrace the disrespect. Everybody continued to doubt this team, and we know that there are issues in some areas where they fall short. But in my opinion, as much as we provide constructive criticism, and we'll always do that, sometimes you got to do just enough to find a way to win the freaking football game. And as long as Miami can continue to win here, this could be a crazy ending to this season with still so many opportunities laid out before the team here. Playing in the ACC championship game, having a way higher chance of winning it than they did in 2017. Because 2017, what happened, man? Went on a skid. It was disastrous there at the tail end. This team is a lot better than that 2017 team, even given the issues. Miami has a real opportunity to do something magical, something special here. One game at a time, yes. But please don't let it be for nothing. As Bergie said, don't go out on a whimper. After everything you've done this season, all the work in the offseason, all the prep and the planning, just to lose to an 8-3 Syracuse just because they have Ohio State transfer Kyle McCord that likes to throw the ball around? Well, gosh darn it, so do we. Number one offense in the country. The only quarterback that has thrown for, the only quarterback that has thrown for more yards this season than Cam Ward is Kyle McCord. But guess what? He's thrown less touchdowns and more interceptions. It is time to win this thing, go to the ACC championship game, and show the college football world what is up. Dang, man. Sebastian, welcome to the Canes fam. I appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the family. I saw that. They said it's going to be too hot inside the dome. Did y'all see that? There was a podcast. Hey, I can't make this stuff up. The internet is forever. There was a podcast, and they said it's a different type of heat in that dome. And Miami will not be able to handle it. That is right. Yeah. That musty, stanky old dome. Yeah. Might have to be holding our noses while they're playing in it, but too hot? I don't think so. A Burgos with the 47. Canes wrap it up tomorrow. Get ready. Train leaving the station. Thank you, Burgos. Thank you for the 47 months, my man. I'm just pumped. I'm pumped, man. I said I was going to make it a point to enjoy every single game this season, and I've tried to do that. And this one means a lot. This one means a lot to me. Tyrone Mayers, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. What temp does it get in the dome? Probably like 70, 72, something like that. Yep. Yeah, 70. Too hot. Far too hot for Miami. Far too hot. Man, we're going to have those misting fans, on the sideline. We're going to have cramps. We're going to have guys passing out. Ready up the ambulances. Have the IVs on the sideline ready to go because it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous. But this game, man, again, so important. There was a little bit of controversy earlier today, and I do want to talk about it because, of course, everybody is talking about this.
This is what it
The
takes
graphic that was sent out by the ACC.
Do
Okay.
we blitz a lot tomorrow?
Yeah, you cannot sit back and let Cam McCord pick you apart. You can't. Now that's what I would do. I don't know what Guidry is thinking, but I think that you got to get in his face. He's gonna make some throws. He's going to. I mean, again, just look at his stats. I think that you do pressure him. I think you keep Mesidor on the outside, kind of like how you saw against Wake. Syracuse is going to give up some plays. You got to take some of the good with the bad. I definitely think you bring that pressure for sure. Tyrone, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you. Do you ever answer your DMs or texts? Yeah, of course. Good to see you, Melissa. I actually saw your text right before I went live. I will respond immediately after. You were looking for I'll prove it. You were looking for my P.O. box for something that you were going to send that may or may not involve Christmas. So did y'all see this that the ACC sent out? So they were offering up a 20% off the ACC championship game tickets, which also include 20% off of Fanatics. Cool. Yeah, so you get a little bit of a discount. Does anything stand out? Does anything stand out here to you guys? And I like to talk about these things because not everyone is on Twitter. Not everyone is on social media, so not everybody sees these things. A lot of you have. I know. Yeah, Dylan, I would say, man, Zach Jones is probably going crazy. Rec Talk, Sea-Dog, and rightfully so. I would say you ignore people now. I'm going to kick your butt, Melissa. Now, here's the thing. I do want to talk about it. They sent this out, and it has the ACC championship game locked in as SMU versus Clemson. A little premature, right? Now, here's the thing. Let's be honest. All right. They did release a proper graphic that had SMU versus Clemson or Miami. Now, here's my take. I'm just being brutally honest here. I know that it's us against the world. I know that there's a lot of Miami disrespect, and that is real. It's real. It happens all the time. You see it all across the country. I would like to think, maybe I'm in the minority here, and that's fine. I would like to think it was probably just an honest mistake. It's funny and fun to talk about, they accidentally leaked the script. We have to keep an eye on the referees. They're going to push for Miami to lose. In my opinion, the way this stuff typically works is the graphics department is going to have every scenario made up and ready to go. So they have an SMU versus Clemson graphic. They have an SMU versus Miami graphic. They have an SMU versus Clemson or Miami graphic. They have them all ready to go to send out. As soon as they get confirmation, they don't say, "Oh, now we have to hurry and scramble and make a graphic." They make them. It's ready. Now, here is the thing. Did they purposely send out this one? I don't know. I think that's a pretty boneheaded mistake. I don't know. Maybe it's an intern. I don't know how you. Maybe they had the image too small on the screen, and when they clicked and dragged it over, they accidentally grabbed the wrong one. I don't know. You tell me if you think that it's disrespect. You tell me if you think it's leaking the script. I don't know. It might be. I think that it was probably just a mistake. Somebody probably got their butt chewed out for it. Or maybe it's a Miami hater that works in the graphics department. They can't help the outcome of a game, right? Maybe they hate Miami and they said, "Oh, this is going to be real funny. Oh, this is going to be real funny. Yeah, watch this." And they knew it would blow up and they wanted to take a little subtle shot at Miami. I don't know. All we can do is speculate. And see, it's fine to say, "Hey, I think that was intentional." It's not impossible that it was. Bergie says it's like Super Bowl gear. Both teams have stuff made up ahead of time. Yeah, so no matter what, you can't deny the fact that they would have had both images made up, 3 images made up. They go ahead. That's what these people do. The graphics team, the department, they make this stuff, they prep it, and just like Bergie said, with the Super Bowl, right? When they have who do we want to say? Chiefs, Super Bowl champions. Well, guess what?
The loss to Georgia Tech doesn't hurt anymore.
If they win. Now, there is a little bit of an argument, Pachero, that they even hung with them for a half, right? We could play USF. Well, Georgia Tech hung with Georgia for a half, and they didn't beat us by a whole lot, Pacharo, thank you for the 2. I definitely could shift that to a quality loss, for sure. Could shift it to a quality loss. Thank you, bro. So, then with that, they go ahead and pre-make the stuff because it's ready to go. So it's not uncommon for something like that to happen. That is a bit of an oversight, a mistake definitely that somebody made. I don't know if we want to get into conspiracy theories or any of that, but it could be. I'm not going to rule anything out, but I did want to at least just talk about it. I wanted to discuss it because everybody was talking about it on Twitter today, and a boneheaded move. You can't let that happen, but it did. But it did, and it's a bad look for them because then Miami fans, we are going to jump on them and say, hey, what's up with this? Huh? What's going on here? Yeah. What about the golden arm snub? Now, obviously, that is a little different. Xavier Restrepo snubbed in some awards. Andy Borregales snubbed. Cam Ward snubbed. That is one where I can't really back up what they're doing there. I mean, when you look at where they're putting Dylan Gabriel ahead of Cam Ward in some things, and you look at the stats, outside of Oregon being undefeated, I don't see where he's better necessarily in most categories. That is where I say, okay, there's a bit of disrespect there. And, individual awards, but then they're kind of looking at some other things. I do think it's kind of disrespectful. I think Andy should be at the top in multiple categories, same for Restrepo and Ward. But I also do feel like it doesn't change things. Are you talking about Ward and Sanders? The problem is, and this still doesn't make it right, still does not make this right. I feel like everybody, the media, again, with Colorado, you talk about Travis Hunter or Sanders, any of those guys, media is just, so it's going to be what it's going to be. I feel like when you come to Miami, it's still not right, but I think you embrace knowing that there's going to be a certain level of disrespect there, and you just have to continue to prove everyone wrong. Is that fair? So, like, Cam Ward, right? Heisman would be cool, but if they're just going to snub him on that stuff and not really talk about him, go out and win a national championship. Because they're going to talk way more about you leading the team to a national championship than they are that Heisman trophy. Right? If Travis Hunter ends up winning it, and he's a good football player, I know he plays both sides of the ball. That 9-3 record, sure, okay, that's better. Yeah, whatever. But everybody's going to be talking about Cam Ward and that national championship trophy. Yeah, we're watching Georgia Tech. Yep. Yeah, no one's really talking about it. It's the loss, the Georgia Tech loss. The team lost, and they said, well, forget it. So win a natty and shut them up. Shut them up. Kind of comes along with it, right? How can we knock it, though, when we had that 4-game stretch we had? We only had lost one game, but we looked bad in a bunch. That hurt the players. No, it's fair. It's fair. No matter what, somewhat for the Heisman has become a little bit more of a popularity contest in a way. I feel like Travis Hunter is not denying what he has done on the football field, but obviously he's also a big streamer. He's very popular with the young crowd. He's on Instagram and all these different social media sites and stuff. And you can't go anywhere without hearing his name. But anyways, let's get a quick look here at the weather report for tomorrow. And this is more for the fans because, as we know, they play in a dome. So it should not really be that big of a deal. Should not impact the game specifically. But just a quick little weather report to see what it's going to be like in the area. And let me tell you something. You're probably not surprised here. Cold. Very, very cold. Highs in the 30s. I don't know if there's been any snow in the area, but it's definitely going to be cold. So if you are at the game, walking around, you got to be doing that quick walk. You know what I mean? Like you're on the way, you're going into the stadium, you're like this. It's one of them shuffles. Woo!
This is what it take.
It's going to be one of them.
On the side of your helmet.
You watching the Georgia versus Tech game?
It's right over there. It's right over there. Plus, we're checking in on the score. 17-0. We're here for it. We're here for it. I'm not a go Georgia Tech guy. Don't clip that out of context. But Georgia losing would be funny as heck. I hope. Beck is trash. Parking at the Dome is horrible. You have to park a mile away, and it snowed yesterday. So there is snow. Dang. Okay. Anything below 60 and no pass? Yep. We can take a look. We need to bundle the heck up. Is there another cold front? Is there another cold front sweeping across the country? We'll also take a look at the team captains
We ballin', boy.
for this game. Melissa! That Canes fan membership for 25 months added 2 more hoodies to the collection yesterday. Now, Melissa, you can't come on here and say that and not share some pictures. I set myself up for another not checking text or DMs comment here. But you should totally share with the class. Melissa, thank you for the 25 months. New York is getting like 40 inches plus of snow. From Erie, PA across New York is just getting hammered. That's terrible. Terrible. Be safe, man. Be safe. You guys are there. Jeez. Team captains for the game tomorrow: Mish Powell, Zach Carpenter, Cam Ward, Elijah Arroyo, Akeem Mesidor, and Mr. Mawanoa. Now, this was obviously a pretty cool announcement here. Uniform combo. Miami going with the night out, rocking the Stormtroopers. Now, I have some great news for Canes fans that believe that the uniform combo determines the outcome of the game. For the superstitious folks out there, Miami has worn the Stormtrooper combo 2 times this season, if I'm not mistaken. Week 1 against Florida, they won it. Also against Louisville, they won it. Both away games. This is an away game as well. So, again, for those people who take that into account, I personally love the Stormtrooper look. I like the all white. It's clean. I obviously don't think it determines the outcome of the game, but they're undefeated in these unis this season. And it's snowy outside. It just kind of works, right? I think it just kind of works. So I do want to... Okay. I do want to say something here. We're going to open up the phone lines here in about 5-10 more minutes. 5-10 more minutes here. So be thinking about your score predictions. I do believe that Miami wins this game. Most of you know my score prediction at this point. I posted my preview video on Thursday. Heck, it's right here on the screen. 38-27, an 11-point win. Probably lower for both sides than what a lot of other people are predicting, but that's okay. That's okay. I have 38-27, but I do want to say something. Yes, I am absolutely very worried about this game, but probably not in the way that you think that I mean that. I'm not really worried about it from an X's and O's perspective. I think that Miami is more talented. We'll talk about it here in a moment, where I think Miami it has the advantage in multiple areas. I'm honestly more worried about this game just because I'm so used to being let down by Miami in these situations. And I know that a lot of people say, hey, Coop, you got to get over the PTSD thing. Miami won coming off of a bye week this season twice. Miami won the weekday game. They broke the Miami Knights curse. I get it. But the reality is, Miami consistently lets down the fan base in these must-win moments, in these do-or-die games. When the pressure is through the roof, and this is an opportunity to go to the ACC championship game. It is all on Miami. All you have to do is win. You don't have to rely on anything else. And let's just be blunt and brutally honest. That is typically when Miami shits the bed. So, because of that, it does make me worried about this game. Do I think Miami can win it? Yes. Do I think they do win it? Absolutely. I sure do. I'm more so just worried about that just because of just this team has beaten me down over the years and changed the way that I look at these games. And here's the thing. I think personally that the biggest reason why Miami can win this game is the run game. And I know that all eyes are on Cam Ward and Kyle McCord, and they're going to throw the ball around. Absolutely, they're going to. But I think that Miami just holds such a large advantage in that run game that it puts Syracuse in a difficult spot. Syracuse has the worst run defense statistically in the ACC. So what that does here for Miami is Syracuse can't really run the ball. Syracuse only runs the ball to keep your defense honest. They are a passing team. Heck, I think their running back leads in targets in the Power Four, if I'm not mistaken. They like to get him involved in the passing game. Jackie Gaines. Thank you for the 2, Jackie. Thank you. So what I love for Miami in this game, and I think this is huge, Miami has the ability to, number one, either slow this game down. If Miami can own the time of possession and not give Kyle McCord the ball, that could be very beneficial for Miami because Miami's not just doing that and then punting. Miami can run the ball and score. So Miami can win up front there with the run game. But
This is what it takes.
if it does become a shootout, hear me
On the
out.
side of your helmet.
Watch Arroyo make big-time plays
He
tomorrow,
better.
raising hands light skin tone.
He better. It finally kind of has been the Arroyo show to an extent, right, Glenn? Finally, we've been hyping him up every year, and finally it has been the Arroyo show to an extent. Like, he's played pretty well. Jackie, thank you for the 2. Glenn G, thank you for the 2. If it does become a shootout, so let's say they start going back and forth, and Miami can't afford to have those long, lengthy drives that lean on the run game, then I still like Miami. Because I think that Kyle McCord is a little too dangerous with the ball. I think that they can get pressure on him with the D-line. So it's a win-win for Miami. I really think that it is. They are in full control in this game. As long as they come out and play the way that they're capable of playing, and we need the defense, as we say each week, to do just enough. And I think that they can. Give us another interception in this game. Give us a strip and generate a fumble. Give us a turnover or 2 on defense. And they need to lock in and play like they did against the second half in the Wake game, right? Now, the Syracuse team is far better than Wake. So I think you're going to kind of see, some people are going to say, yeah, but the defense played so much better. It's not going to be that they backtrack against Syracuse, but this is a better football team than Wake Forest. So big plays are going to happen. But I really fully think that if Miami comes out and just plays Miami Hurricanes football, Dawson and Guidry are both willing to make adjustments, and they're smart with it, come in with a good scheme, a great game plan. This is a very winnable game. I would like to see, but this is just my take. It doesn't mean it will happen. I would like to see Miami come out, and as long as they're not playing from behind, again, long, lengthy drives that eat up a lot of clock, ground and pound, run the freaking ball. We saw the impact of having a deep running back room and being able to rotate in Jordan Lyle late in the Wake Forest game. Bring in some fresh legs. We saw it. Heck, he had over 100 yards. So I think the run game will be super, super important for Miami, and the defense will have opportunities if they can step up just a little. With Kyle McCord back there will be opportunities to pick him off. He's going to throw up some 50-50 balls. But with that being said, don't forget that Kyle McCord leads the country in passing yards. Miami cannot fall behind. They can't fall behind in this one. They are capable of overcoming a deficit, a large one at that. But you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to be in panic mode in a do-or-die game. It's also an away game. You do not want that to happen. So come out, ground and pound if it's working, if you're able to, and just destroy the Syracuse team, man. I got Miami winning by 11, but Miami could win big here. Miami could win big here, and they're capable of winning big here. Again, I've got my score prediction up there. But just in case people, if you're having a squint like myself, it's kind of small up in the top left-hand corner. 38-27. 11-point victory. I think Miami wins the time of possession. I think they slow it down a little. But if they get behind, I think they're capable of winning a shootout.
All we gotta do is score. Put Jordan Lyle in and control the time of possession and win starstruck.
Yep. Well said. Glenn, thank you for the 5. I love you want a non-stressful game. Me and you both, Mickey. Me and you both. So Georgia still ain't scored? Is this right? Yeah, and honestly, the thing is, Anthony, if Miami could put together a full football game, if they could play 60 minutes both offensively and defensively, it's game over. It's game over for just about any team in the country that they play. Now, that can be said for a lot of football teams, right? But number 1 offense in the country, dangerous run game. Defense plays 4 quarters, it's over. It's over. Oh, Georgia did score? Okay. Hopefully Georgia Tech doesn't try to dial it back and just play to protect the lead. Like, I know they're owning the time of possession. That's still a good thing to do. But hopefully they don't get too conservative and let Georgia Tech back in it and they don't score. Tell them, bro. But I do confidently think that Miami wins. I believe they punched their ticket to the ACC championship game. And I know the talks have been, Coop, why does it matter if Miami is just going to get to the ACC championship game and get blasted by SMU? We don't know that. We don't know that is going to happen. SMU is a smaller team. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves too much because it's Syracuse first. Miami is capable of beating SMU as well. That's a very dangerous team. We're very familiar with Rhett Lashley as Canes fans. We know they like to score points. We know they have a lot of former Canes. But that is still also a winnable game. But you got to take care of Syracuse first, man. Got to take care of Syracuse. Melissa, let's see, has decided to share with the class. Let's take a look here. You got those green Adidas. What's up with that shirt on the corner, the green one? I'm going to do it the Boomer way, y'all. I'm just going to show you my phone. Melissa's Hall, what you got? That's a black pair of Ultra Boost. Green ones. What's up with that green Sebastian shirt in the corner? I need more info. Very nice. We're not losing to Miami Light. Yeah, that'd be bad news, wouldn't it, Bergie? You can't lose to a team loaded down with former Canes. No disrespect, but people are going to say Canes rejects, right? The players that couldn't make the cut, so left. And then former OC that was under Manny Diaz. Like, you can't do it. Just like you couldn't lose to Manny with Duke, you can't lose to Miami Light. Very well said. Yeah, and fully expect tomorrow, hey, they are going to get that running back involved, like we talked about, in the passing game specifically. They don't run the ball a lot. They just don't. They're going to air it out. They have a pair of receivers that are contested catch machines, and they have a 6'5" tight end that's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. He's a matchup nightmare. That's someone you definitely want to keep an eye on. I'm going blank on his name. Let me pull up his name real quick. Just dropped a complete brain fart on my end. Who's the Syracuse tight end? Gadsden. He has over 800 yards so far this season, 5 touchdowns, 65 receptions. Got to keep an eye on him. Man, I'm so pumped. 3:30 though, man. I'm pumped. So should we get the phone lines opened up? We'll take some score predictions. We'll have some fun. Get y'all in here. $250 on the line.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Miami needs to pressure McCord. He folds under pressure, trust me, I know.
Yeah, buddy. Brew, thank you for the 5. And Miami has the guys to make it happen. They do. And they got to come out and leave it all on the field. Because if not, it was all for nothing. All for nothing. That's a little harsh, but it's true. Coop, time you be here tomorrow? About 3:15. About 3:15. We'll be live, ready to rock. Yeah, I know everybody's waiting to see if Alston is back. Waiting to see if Damari is back. I know that there's been a lot of rumors about that. There might even be an update. I don't know if they've put anything out over the last couple of hours. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everybody's saying Damari Brown. Is he back? Have they said? Because I haven't heard one way or another. I've not heard one way or another on Damari Brown as far as a 100% like yes. I've not heard a yes or no.
We ballin', boy.
Is that just hopeful? Are you guys just hoping, or has somebody heard something? Because I've not heard anything locked in for sure. Because, obviously there was talks of him returning last week, warmed up and everything, and then they said no go. No go. John O'Mara with the 27 months. If Coop says 3:15, should be about 3:20. That's Coop time. Yeah, you're right. I'll be live at 3:15, give or take half an hour. Yes, sir. Yep. John O'Mara, thank you for the 27 months. Grandpa Jim, hey Coop, hello from Mexico. Go Canes, number 88. I appreciate you, Grandpa Jim. Tyler Barron being benched might be a blessing in disguise. You're 100% right. And I did not think that I would agree with that statement this season after what we saw early on. But Tyler Barron has not played up to the standard. He hasn't. He's been one of the guys that has been struggling to set the edge, and he made a pretty big mistake in the Wake Forest game, and they threw his butt on the bench. Yeah, it has been a pretty consistent problem with him. Obviously, there's some arguments about coaching and scheme and all that stuff, but Barron has not really played as well once ACC play started. And he made a big mistake, and doesn't mean that he won't see playing time in this game. But I know in Wake Forest they were pretty upset with him. They were. Exactly. And it seemed kind of like some selfish play, possibly. Not trying to hate because he's a family member. He plays for Miami. But you got to put the guys on the field that give you the best chance to win the football game. And Barron has not been doing that. So then that's where we talked about then you saw Mesidor over on the outside, and D-line play looked a little bit better, didn't it? Granted, it was Wake Forest, a pretty anemic team when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, but the defense did what they should be doing against a lesser opponent, an inferior team like Wake Forest, when they had still even been struggling more so against some of those types of teams. Move some guys around, make a couple of changes, and bingo. What do you know? Yep. I saw a few people talking about it, Kenson. I saw a few people talking about that. Thank you for bringing it up. Yep, that's the thing. It's not hate. There's no reason to play favorites. I have favorite players. Xavier Restrepo was one of mine. You guys know how much I like Andy Borregales. I put on a mustache every time he kicks a field goal. But if they're hurting the team, if they're not playing well, you got to do what you got to do. That's just how it works.
This is what
If you can't handle it, then why are you playing football?
to wear to you
It's
on the side of your helmet.
I'm all decked out in orange and green.
Joel Davis. Now listen, y'all are jumping in here and you're like, hey, here's what everybody's asking, Joel. Do you see him? Oh no. Joel, what happened? Oh no. Did Joel lose a bet? I don't understand. Why would Joel Davis be in orange and green? Don't let him lie. He's going to say he went to the FAMU game. Hold up. He's backpedaling a little bit here because he's seeing the pushback and the shocked comments in the stream. The reality is Joel Davis predicted Miami to be in the ACC championship game, and he needs them to win against Syracuse. And I would put money on it that he believes that Miami will beat Syracuse, and he's trying to send the good vibes and juju to the Canes by rocking that orange and green. Or he might be at the he might be at the FAMU game. I mean, he might be at the FAMU game, all right? It's over. It is over. They did win.
This is what it take to wear to you
Florida
on the side of
A&M.
your helmet.
Cam is my Pookie. Why only 1 year with him skull-faced with head
Yeah.
bandage loudly crying.
I wish we at least had to. Good to see you, Pensacane. Flicks with the 2. Thank you. Joel, my man. I will sit you atop your throne. Look, there's a lot of who was it at the Tallahassee quarterback club, Joel? What AD did they have speak? Who was it? Was it FAMU's AD? Or it was FAMU, wasn't it? The one that FAMU's AD. Let me see. Hold on. Angela. Yes, her. Yep. So, yes. So, there's not a lot of hate between Florida State and FAMU. There's actually a lot of love there. They collab, on some things, work together in multiple things. I don't want to speak too much on that because I don't want to speak out of place. Obviously, my focus is Miami. But just saying, when I was at the Tallahassee quarterback club, if you don't know that story, look, I infiltrated Doak Campbell Stadium, ate some of their honey fried chicken, met Terrell Owens, hung out with Nick Snyder and Joel Davis. It happened. And Angela Suggs was one of the speakers there at Doak Campbell Stadium. That's right. So it's understandable that Joel would be at a FAMU game supporting FAMU, but I would like to try to spin it in my head and tell myself that it's because he wants to see the Canes beat Syracuse tomorrow. So that's what I am going to choose to believe. Joel, thank you for the big 99. And FAMU got the win. Angela was a really nice person. Man, very obvious. I mean, she's athletic director, very well spoken, very smart, very, very smart individual. And hey, So, Joel, I appreciate you, man. Could we get a Joel Davis prediction for tomorrow? For Miami versus Syracuse? Joel? And maybe hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me have some fun for just a second. Maybe, just maybe, Florida State has the opportunity to do something. I would almost. What time do they play? 7 o'clock. I'm not going to lie. I want Florida State to win this game. Because Florida fans are getting a big head. Now that they're winning some football games, they took down Ole Piss and the Lane Train. They're playing DJ Lagway. They are all of a sudden world beaters, and I can't deny that they have improved. I'm not going to pretend like they haven't. They are looking better. They are. But let me tell you what, they have put Billy Napier on a pedestal now. They're talking about we are coming for a natty in 2025. They're crazy. Now listen, Florida State's not going to win, okay? I know, but it would be the funniest freaking thing ever. It'd be the icing on the cake on this 2024 college football season if somehow they could find a way to beat Florida. It's not going to happen. I'd like to know Nick's take and Joel's take. I think it's pretty common sense at this point. You don't even have to look at the stats. But man, would it be funny. Georgia's one of them crazy Florida fans, man. They went from hating Billy Napier's guts and calling him every name under the sun to give this man every extension available. It's crazy. It's crazy. Whatever. It'd be funny. It won't happen, but man, it'd be funny. Man, it'd be funny. Joel, I will sit you atop your throne. Thank you for the love, my man. I'd love to get some predictions from you tonight. If you wanted to just type them in the chat or call me up. No pressure. No pressure. I know you're a busy guy. Thank you for the love, Joel.
It'll be 45 degrees here in Tally tomorrow at 7:30.
AM or PM? It's going to be 45 degrees in Tallahassee at 7:30 p.m.? Is that what Nick was trying to tell me? 45 degrees. Man, let me tell you, the temperature here where I'm at, and we're about to open up the phone lines. Listen, we are opening up the phone line. Don't you worry. Oh, buddy, it's happening. And Flicks, don't think I forgot about you. I know. Ivan Cam, that's why I say it's going to be a waste if they lose to Syracuse and don't go to the ACC championship game. Complete waste. I will not take away from the accomplishments that the team did make this season and the positive progress. Double-digit win season. That's big. That's real big. But come on, man. Let's not waste it. It's not like Miami is trying to take on Oregon tomorrow. I'm not saying they'd lose to Oregon even, but like Syracuse is not a top-ranked team, you know? It is 30. It's below freezing where I live, which is, I wouldn't necessarily say uncommon, but it got cold a lot quicker this year. I think there were multiple cold fronts coming through and some crazy stuff with the weather.
Really want us to get to Charlotte this year.
I know, man. I know, because like it needs to be. And there's no reason why it shouldn't be. Right, Pensacane, even with the issues. With everything else that's happened and the way that this thing has played out this season, there's no reason why Miami should not be there. And that's why, look, you can kind of shift your expectations a little bit as you see games being played. I know every season the expectation is natty, but like those realistic ones we talk about all the time, you know? Because I realized something. My full season prediction was 10-2. My final one. My early was 9-3. My final was 10-2. I put it up like the night before the Florida game. And I said, Miami's still going to have an game, and then they'll just lose some other random football game. And I said 10-2. But then I realized that in my week-to-week predictions, like as we've seen football being played, I predicted Miami to win every single game this season. Every game. I did not predict, and I don't shy away from that. Think about the hate. A lot of you that are OGs around here have seen me get the hate from the fan base when I predicted Miami loss. I predicted multiple last year, multiple the year before that, and so on and so on. I am objective in my preview videos. If I think Miami is going to lose, I will call it. And I will say I think that they're going to lose. This year, even with the issues on defense and when Cam Ward has been looking for the big plays and everything that's went on, I was pretty confident in the games once we saw the teams take the field. So you can you're allowed to shift that and change it a little bit. And I am now getting to the point to where I say with everything Miami has done offensively, if you can't make it to the ACC championship game, man, that's real disappointing. It kind of truly does feel like it was for nothing in a way. It'll help some things. Double-digit win season could affect recruiting in a positive way. There's some long-term positive effects from this season that we might not see for a little bit. It's going to take it a bit. But still, man, you bring in basically an NFL player in a college uniform as your quarterback. Come on now. Solid stable of running backs. A receiver who broke multiple school records. Come on, man. Come on. It's going to feel like a waste if they can't at least go to the conference championship. Whatever happens in the playoffs, it happens. That's the best of the best. That's supposed to be the top teams that are in there. They need to be playing for the ACC at this point. Subarctic, yes, I agree. I agree. Did Joel run out of here? I've not seen him type anything else. Yeah, dude, that honey fried chicken was good. Yeah, it was. Yes, I joined FAMU boosters. Are they going to try to convert you to be a FAMU fan, or are they fine with dual support? Florida State and FAMU, since there's not really any aggression there, you know? Yeah, they really missed him, Bergie, because Georgia Tech, and Melissa's going to eat me up. I'm not going to let her prediction be correct. I'm not. Georgia Tech, when you look at them, like, it's already over. I know, it's pointless. But if I'm not mistaken, Haynes King was out and did not play Notre Dame or Va-Tech, right? And those are 2 losses. They might have had a shot and probably would have if Haynes King plays both of those games. Yes, they lost to Louisville. Yeah, they lost to Syracuse. But still, man, I think they are probably a little bit better. Let me check. Yep, that was the Pyron game. And Virginia Tech was the Philo Pyron. Back and forth with Pyron and the freshman. Yeah. So, I mean, they're a little, that's one of those teams where I do think they're a little bit better. A little bit better than the 7-4. I mean, they're ahead of the number 7th ranked team in the country, and whether you think Georgia's overrated or not, they're 9-2 versus SEC versus ACC. Hey. We love all Tallahassee football, and I like that mindset, Joe. Like, all joking aside, I like that mindset. Seeing him in FAMU colors, I wish he'd text me. Boy, I wish Joel Davis would text me. I do have some evidence, some incriminating evidence, some pictures I could share of Joel, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep it in my back pocket for a rainy day, you know. All right, let's get the phone lines opened up and get y'all in here. Chance at $250. That's right. Predict the score for this game. We can talk about Miami versus Syracuse a little bit.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
King is torching them 26,206 of a yard and a tutty.
Yep, man. And still owning the time of possession. They've had the football the whole freaking ball game. Not literally, but it looks like it. Only had to punt one time. 401 total yards to 194. Held Georgia to 66 rushing. I know this is a Miami Hurricanes show, but everybody's talking about this. Very low penalized game as well. Very low. Oh, you text me? All right. Joel text me, and then we're going to open it up. Then we're going to open it up here. Now, the only problem here is Joel has an iPhone, so it looks like he filmed this on a potato. However, Team Android. However, this does appear to be the FAMU game. So I don't think he's lying. He sent video proof. All right. How far is that from Doak? Is it, how close is it? Oh yeah, I mean that's an in-state game. That's Georgia Tech and Georgia. Oh, it's not far. Oh shoot.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
5 minutes.
A mile or so, 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. Gonna try to get through for a while. All right, we're gonna open it up. We're gonna open it up. I'm just trying to hype it up. Trying to hype it up by stalling. So let's get the phone line open up. 865-229-4131. Phone number on the left-hand side of your screen. Win $250. Come on now. We'll try to help somebody out. Let's get somebody to win this money. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Let's make it happen. Here we go. My man Kyle, what's up?
What's up, Coop? How you
Chilling,
doing,
man. Chilling. Freezing my booty off, though. What about you?
Shoot, yeah, I think it's like in the 50s, 40s here. Oh, 38 right now. Never mind. Okay, it's lower than I
Yeah,
thought.
man. Dang cold
Yeah, we're in
front.
Alabama, of course. Dang, man. Yeah, it's getting cold, but Amber and I like the cold because you can actually layer up. You don't have to sweat your butt off.
That's fair. I mean, you can only take so many layers off before you get charged with indecent exposure, right?
Right.
So, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah. So tell me real quick, though. I know we're here to talk Miami and Syracuse, but what about them Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets?
Bro, that's what I was saying, man. I was watching it while we were out and about before I got home to watch you. I was like, man, good Lord, how is Georgia Tech like running all over Georgia? That just makes it a better loss for us. I mean, now looking back at it, I know like I don't want a loss. I don't like the loss, but the fact that like we're Georgia Tech looks a lot better than what we thought.
Yeah, because everybody dogged us after that, and rightfully so. Like you said, a loss is a loss. It sucks. I did not want to sugarcoat it at all. But hey, if that team beats Georgia, hey, just saying.
I think Georgia Tech's, they're coming up. It looks like Brent Key seems like he might be the coach they've been looking for.
I mean, their fans love him. Every Georgia Tech fan I talk to, they're like, yes, we love Brent Key. The players love playing for that guy. Oh. Yeah.
Hey, they're a team to look out for sure.
So, Kyle, you worried about the hot temps in this dome tomorrow?
What is that all about? I don't think I've ever heard that about the Carrier Dome. I could be wrong.
Now, I know we're all joking about it. They're saying it's a different type of heat.
Yeah.
As in, like, I guess, like, indoor instead of being outside.
Okay.
But still, though, like, it kind of feels like a stretch, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why they would think that would affect us. Because, Miami, it's pretty hot. Like, I've been there myself, and, like, I've literally wore, like, to a Florida game in 2013. Like the day before the game, we were like around campus, and like I wore like a jersey with no shirt under it, shorts, a Crocs with like no socks, just my feet in there. I was sweating,
Yep.
like sweating my butt off. So I don't know why they would think that they have heat that can generate problems for us, but I mean, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and the thing is, we've heard this argument before. I'm not trying to sound big-headed or cocky here, but we heard it against Florida, right? You start pointing out things other than football, right? Stadium, attendance. You've never played in a place like this. It's going to be a different type of heat inside this dome. Things that aren't football related. But they know, right? I think, believe it or not, I think like 3 out of 4 of those people on that podcast predicted Miami to win, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
and the only thing that really worries me about the Carrier Dome, and it's always been, true of what I've known growing up, is just that, it's a tough place to play because of the noise.
This is what it takes.
How it, it's closed in.
To wear you on the side of your helmet.
And of
Where
course,
does
like,
Nation rank us
we've
now?
had a really,
Respect
I mean,
for
it was
you.
a long time ago, but when, Donovan McNabb and all those, that team beat the crap out of us that one year when we were terrible in the 90s, but
if they want to mess with Miami, pump some fake snow in there. Turn the turn the temperature knob down, make it like 50 in there,
Right, yeah, because if we were playing this outside, it would be another story.
Yeah.
But I mean, being in the dome, like that's good for us, because I mean, if it's warm, who gives a crap?
No wind, right? And Andy is Mr. Automatic, hey?
Yep. Hey, what about the disrespect for Andy, bro? And Cam. Andy's not even in the finals for the Blue Crows.
Yeah, man, it's one of them. I'm split. I'm torn on it. Like, I'm pissed because we are going to vouch for our guys,
Yeah.
And so that makes me really upset when some of these guys have played really well. Restrepo, Andy, Cam, and when they get snubbed on this stuff, I kind of take it personal.
Yeah.
But then there is another side of it where I'm kind of like, well, of course, like that doesn't change the fact that it's BS. But I'm kind of like, well, who didn't see that coming, right?
Right. Yeah. I want so bad for Cam to win the Heisman and like for the school to get another one, because I mean I haven't gotten to see since I've been a fan since 2002. I haven't been able to see one of our players win the Heisman, so I want it for him. But I mean, if Travis Hunter wins it and they want him to win it, and we end up winning the Natty anyway, like I could care less, man. We won it all. So
Natty over Heisman all day, every day. And if you notice, I'm sure you guys have seen it, and let me know in the live chat. They continue to ask Cam about the Heisman and about these awards and stuff, and he never is interested in discussing it. And I love that.
Yeah.
They've said, "Hey, are you upset about this, or have you seen this?" And he goes, "No." Just flat, monotone. No, don't care. We have Syracuse this week. I'm prepping
Most
for a
hated
team
in
that
America.
literally
We
doesn't
deserve
even
respect.
entertain it.
Yeah.
And I like that. And honestly, same with Mario Cristobal. They tried to ask him some Thanksgiving questions and stuff, and he just kind of froze up. He's like, we got to play Syracuse. We're prepping for a football game. Like, and I like, I'm fine with small talk and stuff, but they are locked in.
Right.
So I like that.
Ultimately they know, like, either way, if I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, like you can prove to be the Heisman winner, but at the same time, they kind of even know that like it's a popularity contest in some ways, like it's a lot about, I don't know, what these voters think, whoever's got the votes, and so I mean, he knows, like, if he just keeps winning, it could play out anyway that way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, we want to win the Natty. Like.
Yeah. Like, what does it matter if he gets that individual award, but then they just choke in the final regular season game? Don't go to the ACC championship game. Like, look at how many more. Like, if Cam Ward wants to pad his stats for the NFL and pump up that resume, Imagine if you make it deep into the playoffs, how many extra games that is.
That's true. Yeah.
Boost them stats up, baby, right?
Yeah. And,
This is
you
what
know,
it takes.
like I said, no, I hate to say it, but, you know, when Gino Toretta, he won the Heisman
Co-op.
in 92 and
GT is beating
went
Georgia.
out and played
Hooray.
Bama, and they skunked us, like, for the Natty.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's not always a good thing when you are the Heisman winner.
Yeah.
You know, so it could, I mean, I'm not saying, like, you know, it's the Heisman curse, but, I mean, some have that curse, and I don't know. I'm like you, I don't believe too much in superstition, but, yeah.
All right.
If he wins it, that'd be great. But
I mean, and obviously can't deny exactly. It would be cool to see him win it.
it would.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
So,
God,
Kyle,
I love it, but
I'm going to kick us over to the official Kim K score prediction cam. $250 on the line. Miami, the line has moved a little bit. Miami opened as a 10.5 point favorite on FanDuel. They have bumped that up to 11.5. They've moved it up a point. What do you got for me? Most people think shootout. What are you thinking, Kyle?
let's see. Okay. You got like 38-27, so, and I was thinking in that ballpark. I don't think we're going to get over 30 plus. Let's see. If I have to give a honest, I would probably say for us, let me
Money on the line, Kyle.
I know, right? That's like, I want to. It's like a kind of like a pick or poison. You're like, how much do you think they're gonna score? You know what I mean? Like, how much?
Miami.
We might think it's a shootout. It may not even be a shootout.
Miami is averaging 45 points per game. Syracuse 32 going into this.
Okay. Based on like last week, I know we could score on Wake Forest. I don't know about Syracuse. I don't know what their defense is like, so that's the only thing.
Worst run defense in the ACC statistically.
Okay. Dang. Okay. Let's see. I'll go.
I am not trying to influence you, by the way. I'm purely giving you stats. I'm giving you stats. That's it. You go where you want to go, Kyle.
I'll go. Man, I'll go. Let's see.
This is what it
34-28.
To where you.
Let's just say that.
On the side of your helmet.
All right.
Let's end the season right.
And that may not even.
Shut out the lights.
I'll probably be way off. Watch. It'll be low scoring and weird and.
Nick said, Kyle, this is why I use the dice technique. Get the
I know,
dice and just roll it.
I saw that last week, and I'm like, that might be the way to go. Nick might have something going there,
Maybe. So, Kyle, I got you locked in, 34-28. I also agree that that's been my take all week, that I think that Miami might, again, who knows? It's not like I talked to Dawson. I'm not in his head. But I think it makes sense that if you're going against a team that has the worst run defense in the ACC, that you attack them by running the ball. And that works in your favor because you win the time of possession. You limit the amount of times their offense has the ball. And that might be their mindset as well, but I think it's going to be tougher for them to do that. So I see a scenario where, though, if the defense is giving up those big explosive throws to Kyle McCord, then you have to say, we got to be a little more explosive. We got to open up the passing game.
This is what it takes.
But we'll see.
To where you.
We'll see.
On the side of your helmet.
Yeah.
Co-op
I think we could have
GT
done that a
maybe
little more
upset
against Georgia
University
Tech,
this
and it might
year
have
on the
felt
cusp
more.
of
We were
upsetting
running
3
pretty
top
good on
10
them.
teams.
Yeah.
So I hope he'll use Jordan Lyle a lot because he's really good.
Yeah, and I think I was a little worried about people crowning him a little too early because I don't want to be the one that's like, Coop, you're being negative and talking bad about Lyle. We do have to remember that was in the fourth quarter, and Wake Forest was pretty tired. You're right,
Yeah.
and Jordan Lyle is fresh, coming in there. But he is a great running back. has a bright future.
Yeah.
If we could have like Fletcher Lyle combo, I think that would be unstoppable. Behind a solid O-line, I think it would be fun to watch. But, I'm still very happy overall with Martinez and Fletcher as well. So
Yeah. Yeah. That was my thing with, like, I knew we would look pretty good against Wake Forest even after the Georgia Tech game because, I mean, look at them, compared their defense compared to our offensive core. So that's why I don't know much about Syracuse's defense, but if they're not that good, I mean, they might have a long day.
Yeah.
Because we have passing and running. So.
Yep. All right, Kyle, I got you locked in 34-28
Yep.
officially, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I'll see you, Coop, man.
All right,
Go
peace
Canes.
out, bro.
Hopefully we'll win big.
All right.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Bye, man. Yep.
I had to talk to my man Kyle. You guys know I got
This
to
is
meet
what it
him at
take.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium back in
what are you
2021. Him and
On the
Amber,
side of your helmet.
good people, good people.
How does computer lady pronounce this? Coach Coop.
We're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna have to go ahead and refer to me as Coach Co-op. It's gonna have to be Co-op from now on. Because if you put that, she says Coach Coo. It's gonna have to be Co-op. Toxic Fart, thank you for the 2. Let me shout out these donos, and we'll open the phone line right
This
back
is what
up
it
here.
take to where the you
See what? Here we
on the side of
go.
your helmet.
Co-op.
Hey Coach Co-op, did you see that the ACC leaked the championship game? Also final score 36-14 Miami.
Yeah. M Skywalker 07. Thank you very much for the 5. We did talk about this and the oopsie daisy from the ACC. I did see it. I know there's some conspiracy theories and stuff, but I kind of gave my thoughts and opinions. We did talk about it. Yeah. M Skywalker 07. Thank you very much for the 5. Dennis Wilson. Good to see you. Cooperate with Co-op. Toxic Fart, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you very much. Roach Killer coming in hot with a pair of 2. Let's end the season right. Shut out the lights. Man, Roach Killer, I hope you were here at the beginning because I was fired up, man. I started talking about how this whole thing is going to feel like a waste if they can't finish with the win and go to the
This is what
ACC
it
championship game. And I can't get on
To
it
where the
again
you
because
on the
I'll...
side of your helmet.
Coach Coop.
Oh, she got it. Toxic Fart, thank you for the 2. So there it is. I think a few people have done it that way to try to work around. It's so funny. Because there's no dash there. So, like, why does she say co-op like a co-op video game? I don't get it. Don't understand. Tropical coming in with the 305. We've been getting a lot of enjoyment out of this Georgia Tech Georgia game. Tropical. Ton of enjoyment out of this. It's been great. Been great. Thank you for the 305, Tropical. We talked about how that then should make that not so bad of a loss for Miami. That should be more of a quality
This is what
loss.
it take.
That team beat the number 7
To where
ranked
the
team.
you on the side of your helmet.
You know?
Or Coach Coop.
Got it right again. Yep. Add the E, apparently. Apparently the E. Pensacane, thank you for the 2. There's some things that I don't know. Like, sometimes she'll say curse words, and sometimes she won't. Like, she'll say damn, but I don't think she'll say the F word. I don't know if she'll say bitch or not. I'm not sure. I don't remember. There's some stuff she'll say and some stuff she won't. And if she doesn't want to say it, she just straight won't say the whole thing. She just skips it. Roach Killer 420 with that second 2, or rather first 2. Most hated team in America. We deserve respect. Well, I hope that Miami shows them what's up tomorrow. We've been talking about how they can keep disrespecting Miami if they want. That's fine, as long as Miami keeps winning. Keep proving them wrong. Jackie Canes with second dono of the night with the 5. No message again. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for the love and support. Twix. Man, I'd take a Twix right now. Thank you very much welcome to the Canes fan, my man. Thank you for the love. Roach Killer actually with a third 2. My apologies, a third 2. Where does the nation rank us now? Respect the U. Hopefully we can get Roach Killer on the phone tonight because I need that energy. I see my man Soggy Supreme in the building. Glenn G with the 2. Appreciate y'all. We'll get it open back up here. Open back up. Did y'all like the Joker skit or not? I know that not all of the skits are top tier. Look, sometimes I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. When I did that Joker skit, you want to know the behind the scenes, how it actually went down. I came up with the idea for that skit the day of on Wednesday night. I said, I'm going to do a Joker skit with an orange. I said, I have face paint. I have some clothes I can put on that makes me look like the Joker. And then I completely improv'd everything I said. No joke. I'm not saying that it's good. I'm just saying I didn't have a plan. I turned on the camera and I said, I'm going to do something with this orange and a hammer. And I just improv'd all of it.
Oh, Sue, Michigan prediction?
So I just went with the flow, and it was kind of cringy. It was kind of silly and stupid, but that is me. You guys know my theme, which is I like to make you laugh. I like to make you kind of scratch your head and say, this guy is crazy. And then we talk football. That's my approach. I do want to address one thing. And I know people say, don't give this time of day. But I'm genuinely curious if maybe some people don't know about this. So I had a couple comments that said, Coop, cut the crap. I just want to talk football. They said, I'm done with the skits. Stop doing them. I don't enjoy this. Just talk football. Okay. Number one, if I couldn't do the skits, I probably would not do the preview videos. The skits are my favorite thing to do. I'm passionate about it. It's an opportunity for me to express my creativity and let my crazy out. So that's never going to change. If you want to leave because I do funny intro skits, I'm not trying to be rude. Then it might be best for you to leave. But also, I'm going to show you something really cool. And I'm not trolling. I'm not trying to be silly. I do not know if people know this. No. I'm serious. Look, another stupid Coop skit. Now, why? Hold on. I'm turning this off. I don't want to watch this crap. This is BS. I'm here to talk football. Watch this. You see this down here at the bottom? Hold on. I got to close it so we can make sure they see it. I'm being real. You see this right here? Watch this. Okay. Coop's still the Joker. What's up with this psycho? Is this man on drugs? What is going on here? Good grief. Oh, now he's not. I just skipped the whole intro. You can fast forward on YouTube. Did you know that? You don't have to watch any part of the video that you do not like. It's as simple as that.
This is what it take
Literally.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Don't ever change, Coop. Plenty of boring YouTubers out there.
Look, I don't let it hurt my feelings. I am not everyone's cup of tea. Some people like the skits, some don't. Some are better than others. I get it. I don't like every TV show I watch. It's just facts. It's just how it works. I don't care. But I don't understand if you're going to complain about them but still watch every video and then also complain about them in every video. Bro, just skip it. All you have to do is shows you a preview of where you're at. I play this every time before we start the football talk.
To wear the U.
I play this every time.
Any predictions on signing day?
Look for that. You skipped the intro. It's as simple as that. So the reason why I get a little pissed is because I'm like, do you not know you can skip it? This is not a mandatory commercial with the intro. Just skip it, bro. My mom always told me, hey, what's the saying, right? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I don't believe that. Like, you can leave a mean comment and feedback. I like feedback, even if it's bad. But there's like 10 or 15 people that comment on every single video every week, and they tell me they hate the skits. Don't watch them, please. Because good grief, man. At least they're consistent. At least they are consistent. But I will never stop doing those. I'm just going to make it known. I will never stop doing them. I'm crazy. Bro, listen, I'm actually a big-time introvert. I'm pretty socially awkward, in my honest opinion. It allows me to let my crazy side out with the intro skits. I get to be goofy. I get to have fun. It's what I enjoy. It's my favorite part of the preview video. They're not going away. Not going away.
This is what it takes.
Yeah, the research team, I fired them. I fired them.
Sounds like they're not getting any eggplant.
Oh my gosh. Shots fired from Melissa. Melissa with the 2. Thank you. Twix with the 5. Pensacane with the 5. I appreciate y'all.
As a science major, I have to experiment with this. Co-op, coop, fuck, shit, bitch, heel, Miami is the best.
Wow, the robot lady got a potty mouth. Ah, he found a workaround. The PayPal dono versus the super chat. The robot lady will curse. Okay. Okay. Wow. Now we know. Joel taking shots at some of the Canes fans. Brew with the 2. Ohio State, Michigan prediction. It pains me to say this, but Ohio State by a lot. Probably not going to put any numbers out there because I don't study Ohio State and Michigan closely enough. But Ohio State by a lot. By a lot. Yep. Signing day predictions. I don't have any at the moment, to be honest, Twix. I know that's a boring answer, and I apologize. But I will have. We'll do some recruiting stuff when it gets here. Thank you, Twix. We will talk about it.
Love the skits. Keep them coming. Raising hands, medium light
Jackie.
skin tone. Heart hands, medium light skin tone.
I'm opening the phone line back up. I'm not looking for pats on the back. Just letting y'all know that they're not going anywhere in case people are asking. They're not going anywhere. So, Jackie, thank you for the 5. Daytime with the 1 and the 1 earlier. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it up and back up.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Test. Co-op.
Good try, Tropical. Thank you for the 2. Good try. All right, it's open back up. Let's get y'all in here. Come on down. Melissa? Well, we had Melissa. Now we have Nick. Nick, hello.
Oh, goodness.
We had Melissa, but then it hung up, and now we have you.
Oh.
No, Melissa, we had you. I hit answer, and it initiated the phone call, and then it hung up. I don't know. Huh. That was weird. Well, Nick, hello. Hello, Nick.
You know how anytime we pay attention to Georgia Tech, there's tech issues? I think that's what's happening right now.
They scored again. You guys were saying touchdown, yeah. 27-13. What a man.
Yeah. So if Georgia Tech beats Georgia, and then that means you guys beat Georgia too.
Well, unfortunately, we lost to Georgia Tech, so we didn't technically beat Georgia. But I think college football math does say that it's not a bad loss.
We ballin', boy.
Because the team that beat
Yeah.
us beat a number 7 ranked SEC team, which kind of cancels out the loss. No, it doesn't count it. It doesn't cancel it, even though we played them close. I don't know. We'll have to get with the experts. However, it does change it from a bad loss to a quality loss. Straight up.
Yeah, I'm loving how this particular season is just really hitting that SEC narrative hard. We're just like, hey guys, by the way, you're just like every other conference. You're just propped up by a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
And that is just, I'm not going to lie, that puts a smile on my face. I can't deny it.
No, me too, especially after last year.
Mm-hmm. And there's been all the controversy right now, right, with Josh Pate and J.D. Pickle and a bunch of the guys on ESPN with the SEC hype and the different things that are being said. So this is an SEC team losing to a 7-4 Georgia Tech.
Yeah, my favorite thing is Pate. He tries to defend himself all the time about, well, they always get the best players and they go to the NFL. Well, okay, what about the coaches? They still coach. You can have better talent. I mean, Florida State right now is proving this. We're way more talented than most of the teams on our schedule, and we're freaking 2-9. So that happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches don't coach perfectly either.
Yeah. I just wish Miami would have beat Georgia Tech, because then we would have technically beat Georgia tonight.
Well, did you see that thing Pate did where, Miami didn't play DJ Lagway?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, did DJ play defense? Because Miami beat the ever-living hell out of Florida, and DJ Lagway, as a true freshman, straight from high school, would have had to score 50 to win that game. So I'm not going to buy that from some national talking head. What the crap?
My weekend will be complete if Georgia Tech can finish off Georgia here. There's still 5 minutes left, but not looking good for them dogs. Florida State can upset Florida. I know you don't believe that's going to happen, but it would be funny as heck. And then Miami beating Syracuse to go to the ACC championship game. That would be a perfect weekend for me.
Coop, I had a Kool-Aid injection right into my right butt cheek. So no, we're beating Florida. I mean, we are the best 2-9 football team the nation's ever seen. Florida's coming up to our house. They've got a freshman quarterback. We've got a freshman quarterback. We just managed to score 40 points for the first time all year. So now the team knows how it's done. They started to catch passes, so now they know how to catch passes. They started to run through holes, so now they know how to do that. I think we get the win. I think it's, putting 34 on the Gators. Maybe the Gators get 21, maybe 18.
Okay, now your real prediction.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be 34-21.
Okay.
Florida State.
Okay. Wait. That's your real prediction?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. One more time. I'm going to write it down.
34-21 Florida State.
It got kind of quiet in here.
Yeah, I know. Freaking chat. So last time,
all right.
we won a game. It was by keeping the opponent to 9 points, and that was Cal. But no, confidence is everything, and Luke Kromenhoek, I think, is starting to feel himself. So, we could pull off the upset. I wouldn't bet money on it. I'll be real, but I'm going to be in the game. I'm going to be freezing my tush off, but it'll be fun.
Fair. Yeah, that will be cool. I mean, you get to go to the last game, and it is the last game for Florida State, regardless of the outcome. So might as well go. Try to enjoy yourself, right?
It's college football. It's the last game. We don't have a bowl. Why not?
Yeah. So tell me how you're feeling about this Miami matchup, though. You think Miami's got the juice to finish strong here and get a win over Syracuse.
Funny you use that phrase, juice. Have
Uh-huh.
the Miami players been good little Floridians and had their orange juice? I don't know.
Oranges aren't so tough,
Um,
Nick. They just they have that rough like exterior that seems tough, but it's actually quite easily to penetrate.
Well, it's not about them being tough, but that juice is very succulent and nourishing. So I don't know. It'll be really interesting. I think Syracuse has a real coach for once. That coach was one of Georgia's best recruiters. So I knew Syracuse was going to be a problem this year, even though they weren't on our schedule. He knows actually what he's doing compared to our last coach. So it's a rebuild project for them. Yes, it's got a big feather in the cap if they beat Miami, but I wouldn't predict it, and the dice did not predict that either. If you wanted to,
Okay, let's kick it to the score prediction, Cam. So we go to the dice method once again. For
it
Nick,
was terrible.
okay. Which just so you
It wasn't
guys
as bad
know,
as last week.
I truly do not hate this method, just for the fact that college football has been very unpredictable. Again, a lot of people were probably not predicting Georgia Tech to beat Georgia tonight, assuming that that's what the outcome ends up being here. So anything could happen.
This is what it takes
So Nick, what do you got for me?
to wear the U.
So last
sorry
week was
your help.
61-51, and that
Kobe
was like the
said
worst thing ever,
penetrate.
but I stuck to it
Hee
because you can't use a method and not use it. So this time I came out with 41-35, and I'll give it to the Canes.
41-35.
That actually seems somewhat plausible because Cam Ward is a gunslinger, and then Kyle McCord too. So it's kind of assuming not too many turnovers, interceptions particularly. But if it's a shootout, that might be the way it's done.
I need Kyle McCord to have another Pitt game. That's what I need.
But that's
I need
bad.
5 picks, couple of them being pick sixes. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be real great, especially after everything Miami's defense has went through this season, right, with the ups and downs. So that'd be awesome.
It'd be interesting, but yeah.
Huh?
The only other thing I'll say is this SEC chaos has made it a lot easier to see, 2, maybe 3 ACC teams get in the playoff, because it's really hard to kick Miami out if they're a 1 or 2 loss team at this point. There's too many SEC teams that are just vomiting all over themselves against the likes of Florida.
And
Scott.
I know that wins or losses is what you're looking at here, but offensively, Miami can hang with just about anybody. Minus, I know they struggled, against Georgia Tech, but
It's not just W's and L's. I mean, Vandy and Oklahoma are out here beating Alabama. I mean, give me a break.
yeah,
Well, it's like, you can't just lose to some of the worst in your conference and be like, oh, they're an SEC team, so the worst in our conference is like the top tier and the other conferences. That's not how football works. People have eyes. Yeah, actually, I think maybe Clemson could sneak in, especially if Georgia Tech pulls off the upset.
Now that Clemson South Carolina game is going to be interesting. What time do they play tomorrow? Is it noon?
There'll be a war for once. I don't think Clemson's great, and I don't think South Carolina's great either. So
Yeah, that's at noon. Okay. That's going to be a game. Man, Georgia Tech's trying to give it to Georgia. It's 27-20 now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, I got you
good.
locked in 41-35. Miami Hurricanes victory. Try to not freeze your butt off at that Florida State game, and just know that if somehow Florida State magically pulls off the upset, I'll be here laughing.
Oh, I'm a true Floridian too. I'm gonna go to that game and look like a penguin. I'm gonna have so much stuff on. A garnet and gold penguin.
You're gonna be like Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Does anybody get the reference?
Yes.
I hope
Yeah.
so. I can't
Yeah,
put my arms
fine.
down. All right, Nick. I appreciate you, bro. Have a good day
Take care.
tomorrow. Enjoy the game.
Go chat with Melissa.
Yeah, we'll get her on here. All right, peace out, bro.
Take care.
All right, see you. Wait, did I say Randy or Ralphie? Who did I say? I might have said Ralphie. Did I say Ralphie? Randy. Yes, Randy. I said Ralphie. Gotcha. Randy. Yeah, the little one, the little brother. The one that won't eat his food, but then he's got to, eat it like a little piggy. I love that movie. Toxic fart. I did say penetrate. Hopefully lots of penetration happening tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for the 2 toxic farts. I missed somebody else here as well. Hold on. Came for Life 229 with the 3-month Canes fan membership. I know that this is not Miami oriented, but my family who are Georgia fans clowned me so bad about the Tech game. Well, what now, boys? You tell them. Tell them. They're going to keep talking that talk. Let them have it. Hopefully Georgia Tech holds on, though, bro. Letting them back in it. Come on. Jackie Canes, thank you for another 5. Tropical with the 2. What is my predictions for Texas and Texas A&M? I'll pick Texas. That's the boring answer. But I don't know about score prediction. All right, let's get it open back up. We'll see if we can get Melissa in here because the phone hung up on her somehow. I don't know how the heck that happened. Oh, y'all are in it too. Hold on. Let me put it up on a different monitor. Give me just a second. The focus is on you. Don't think I'm going to ignore you and just watch this Georgia. And only watch this Georgia Tech game, but, obviously everybody in here is watching it. I don't think there's a single person in here not watching this Georgia Tech game. They're going to give it away, though. Bro, if they give this away and let Georgia come in here and Georgia might even... Would Georgia try to go for 2 and win the game? They might play for OT if they've got a big momentum swing and things are going their way. Probably not ballsy enough. If you're just surviving, you might take it to OT. But good grief, man. Come on, Tech. Finish. All right, let's open it back up. Come on, we'll get some more in here. I need somebody to win this money. Melissa. Hello.
Yo.
You would have been caller number 2 if my phone program did not decide to hang up on you for some reason.
Yeah, like it picked up, and then I was listening for you, so I put my phone on mute. I put my TV on mute, and now all of a sudden I just heard the beep, 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 and it disconnected.
Yeah, I heard the beep on my end too. So I don't know what it did. It kind of like jittered. It like froze up when I picked up your call, and then it froze, and then your name got replaced with Nick's name. It was weird.
Well, it just shows I know how to beat the system because I got through 2 times in a row.
Fair. That's quite impressive, I have to say. So now, how do I ask this? Are you also worried about this game?
Very much so.
Okay. I said that on Twitter, and there were a lot of people who commented and said, "Come on now, Coop." And I'm like, no, listen. I think Miami's a better football team, but...
I think Miami's the better football team if we can play all 4 quarters, but as we've seen lately, we can't do that. I don't think we've played a complete game since week 1.
No, not really. And we're going to get their best. They can come in and spoil this whole thing. They can knock Miami out of the conference championship. They can say, that was us. Yeah, that number 6 ranked Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, we beat them. Now they're not playing in the ACC championship game. We did that.
I have my entire shit booked for Charlotte. And I have game tickets.
Oh, like you've paid for it? You've got it?
My friend Vish booked it the week after the Cal game.
Oh. Okay.
He's very confident. He's very, very confident.
Okay.
I'm like, I hope that shit's refundable because I don't know. Because that was in week 6. He booked that during the bye week, the first bye week.
Okay. Now, like I
So
said,
I'm just along for the ride.
I'm not going to deny I am confident in Miami winning. Again, it's just more so me being worried about the fact that they've let me down so much.
It's the Canes fan PTSD. If you've been a Canes fan, if you're old enough to have like been around the last 20 years and follow the Canes, we know how this ends most of the time. Now, I would like to think this is different because of the superstar that we have at quarterback, and I have a little bit of hope seeing how our defense performed against Wake Forest. But again, it's Wake Forest. It's a little bit different of an offensive team. So
Yep.
I'm hoping that little boost that they got, maybe Damari Brown plays, and because Kyle McCord likes to throw into coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So if our corners can be on point, if OJ, DP2, if Damari Brown comes back, whoever else is out there, we need the secondary to give their best game, and we need the trenches to pressure McCord, because McCord gets flustered if he gets pushed off of his first read.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's actually a good take. I didn't really think of it that way. I've been focusing on the fact that Wake Forest is a lesser opponent. So, like we said, it would expect the defense to play better against them overall. But you are right. Maybe that could be a bit of a confidence booster still. Like you had the Mish Powell pick 6. You had them kind of step up and play a little bit better. So maybe that'll help them out in this one. Maybe that'll kind of carry over a little bit.
Maybe that switch on the D-line with taking Barron out and moving Mesidor to end and then bringing guys like Moten and C.J. Clark in. Bain and Mesidor on the edges is elite.
Yep. Yeah, I hate that, it kind of worked out that way with Barron last week, but we talked about it. It is what it is. It's part of it.
If our defensive front four can put pressure on McCord and not give him enough time, I'm hoping that'll mess with his timing with getting balls, those 50-50 balls up, and it'll give our secondary a little bit of an edge, and maybe we can have a bit of a pit game and pick them off a few times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there will definitely be opportunities tomorrow for that to happen.
Yeah, I'm nervous. So the game's at 3:30. I have to be at my friend's at 5:30 for our Friendsgiving. So I'm just gonna be a nervous wreck the entire day because I'm not gonna be able to watch all of it.
Oh, no, you can't do a phone under the
have it on.
table.
We're all big Canes
Okay.
fans. So, but it's just gonna be nerve wracking. It's one of those things for me is where I hate watching a game if I can't fully dedicate my full attention to it. Which is why I never follow games when I'm at work. Because I hate watching it and then I got to go do something and I can't come back for 20 minutes and then I'm worried the whole time about what's going on. So
I can't really watch them anywhere else, like at a restaurant or around other people that aren't football fans, because I actually stand no matter where I'm watching it, not just because I'm streaming. And I'm yelling and screaming and going crazy, so people would think I'm psycho. And, if I live in Tennessee, imagine me going to a Chili's and Miami's playing on the TV and I'm jumping up and down and screaming and everybody's going to be like, what's this guy's problem? Who's playing?
They probably wouldn't even have Miami on the TV unless they were playing Tennessee.
True. I'd have to request it or steal the remote and change the channel.
Are you going to go to the championship game if we make it?
The problem is the kidney stone. I'm scared to travel. Not going to lie.
I feel you.
Imagine being hours and hours away from home and having that kidney stone pain hit you.
True.
Now, if we're talking national championship, you kind of got to make something happen in that scenario.
Well, if the football gods conspire for us, one of the semifinals is in the Orange Bowl.
Okay.
So
we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to count it out.
I'm not trying to get ahead of myself.
Right.
But we need to win tomorrow. Go 1-0 tomorrow. That way I can be happy at work this week knowing I'm leaving for Charlotte on Friday.
I hope so. Well, then, speaking of that, I'm going to kick us over to the score prediction cam here. Correct, guys. The kidney stone is still not gone. I'm not going to bore you with a lengthy update. Just know I had a CT scan. Surgery is on the table and a real possibility and might happen. I'm chugging water. I'm chugging water. But it's still there. Still there. So, Melissa, what do you got for me?
All right. Oh, man. I honestly haven't even thought about the score. I've just been watching and chilling, watching your stream.
That could be a good thing. Just throwing numbers out there.
I'm hoping that Miami runs the ball a lot and that we can limit Syracuse's possessions. But for whatever reason, I think this is going to be a lot like the Louisville game where it's just back and forth. So I'm going to go with 45-38 Miami.
Okay. So high scoring 45-38. Because I'm hoping that it's weird because even as Miami fans, like we're still kind of confident in a shootout scenario, right?
I think our offense can battle with the best of them. I really think, and we're a second half team. Our offense always seems to look better in the second half. I need to see what our defense is going to do, and I have a little bit more hope after the performance they had last week. But again, it was Wake Forest. It's lesser competition. Kyle McCord is really good. Syracuse has a really good football team. Mm-hmm. So I'm worried about that. But I need Cam on his A game the entire game. I need us getting points on every single possession.
Yep. I hope that Miami can come out there given how piss poor Syracuse's run defense has been. And I hope they come out there and just run it down their throats. I'm hoping that's a real possibility.
I think you should do a drinking game on your show where every time we run a wide receiver screen, everybody takes a shot.
Now, you know I'm a lightweight, right?
Well, you don't have to do it, but everyone else has to.
Okay. I could get down with that.
Did Georgia just score?
Yes. They marched right down the field, and it is 27-20. 1 minute left. Georgia Tech with 2 timeouts. They're going to mess it up.
Crap. All right, come on, Georgia Tech.
It's never over till it's over.
We're all rooting for the ACC here.
Now, either way, I know nobody really cares if you end up losing. It's still kind of a good look for Tech and a bad look for Georgia. I know we say win by 1 or 100, but you were down all game to Georgia Tech, and if they win, it's either last minute here or in OT. But they'll spin it as like a huge comeback win for Georgia to overcome this powerhouse Tech team.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem.
I got like over 100 likes and retweets on a response I put to one of the ESPN people, like just drooling over the SEC, and I said something about stop dick riding the SEC, whatever, and it was quite popular.
Right. I know I'm always throwing Miami in it, but it's because I'm a Miami fan. You know, Miami had to come back. Miami survives. What a bad football team. SEC team has to overcome.
Georgia comes back and win, and it'll be like, oh, what a gritty win and a rivalry game and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, fuck you.
Yep.
Just because your jersey has an SEC patch on it doesn't give you like this full grace period to play like shit for 3.5 quarters and then get lucky. Like, you still played like crap whether you win or like, I hate it so much.
It actually just take the Miami fandom out of it. I truly think it just gets kind of tiring. Like, it gets old. And it's like so obvious too. It's not. I try to be like
the bottom of the SEC. They think the bottom of the SEC is worse than the bottom of the ACC. Meanwhile, like Vandy lost to Georgia Southern or something. What else? Bama lost to like a 5-5 Oklahoma. Kentucky beat Ole Miss or something. I don't even know. Like, these teams aren't that good. Just because you get some like preseason inflated rankings doesn't mean that they're better. It just means that the football people that rank these teams are morons.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of just not even ranking teams until late in the season once the playoffs get close?
I think they shouldn't rank teams until the college football playoff starts ranking them in November, but they're not going to do that because rankings equal money.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's more eyes on like a top 10 matchup on Saturday at 8 p.m. and you've got the numbers attached to it. I mean,
but like it proves how bullshit they are. They had Florida State ranked number 10 to start the season.
oh, yeah.
Notre Dame lost to freaking Northern Illinois, and they're ranked ahead of us. And our one loss is to a team that's given it to Georgia on the road.
I mean, I can't argue with that. It's very true.
They're sucking the SEC's you know what. It's so annoying. Anyway, let me get off here so other people
Eggplant.
Eggplant.
That's what she meant. Yep.
So other people can call in. But good luck with that Stone Coop. Hopefully we're celebrating an ACC championship berth tomorrow.
I agree. I think we will.
All right.
I think we will.
And send me your freaking P.O. box so I can mail you your Christmas present.
I got you. Immediately after
right.
the stream, guaranteed.
I'm sure.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow at some point.
Bye.
All right. Peace. All right. Now, hold on. Look, I said that this show, the focus is Miami, and it is Miami, but I need to see the final 25 seconds of this football game. Give me just a moment. Hold on. Because Georgia Tech has 2 timeouts. I need to see what happens here. I don't have the scoreboard up or anything, but you were all watching it. He dropped it. Is that what? Did he fumble that? No, that's incomplete. Haynes King to Haynes. But he dropped it. Stops the clock. 18 seconds. It's going to go to OT, isn't it? Bryce with the 24 months. That 2-year mark. My man, Bryce. Playoff football tomorrow for Miami. Let's get it done. I agree, man. Do or die. Win or it was a waste. That's what we've been saying all night, Bryce. Thank you for the love, bro. We're kind of... I have the... I've got the game up here. There it is. So we're trying to watch the everybody. I don't think there's a person in here not watching it. If there is, it's very few. So we're just kind of watching the tail end of this to see what happens. Looked like a fumble. If it goes to OT, we'll just instantly kick the phone line back on. Man, I put my big TV, I pushed it back to kind of keep it out of the way tonight. I got to get this playoff. Okay. Good run after the catch, bro. Dang. But he's just short. Which there's only 7 seconds left anyways. Never thought I'd be sitting here hoping that Georgia Tech wins a freaking football game. An LG 65-inch OLED. Heck yeah. LG is a pretty good brand TV. I've worked on a lot of them, and LGs were pretty well made. Are you going to hang it up, or is it going to be on a stand, like on an entertainment center? Come on. That sucks. He missed that field goal earlier. Dang, man. I know people just tuning in are probably like, what's going on? I don't think I can put the scoreboard up. That ain't the scoreboard. Nah, I don't think I can. Not while it's already going. But y'all are watching it. Again, you're watching it, so. Come on, Tech. Come on. Beat them dogs. Hey now, ref. No cheating. So what is Tech gonna try to? Oh man, this is tough. This is tough with 7 seconds. You've had a 55-inch? Okay, dang. And it lasted 9 years. That's good life for a TV. These refs are as crooked as Uncle Lou's eyes. But yeah, a 10-inch upgrade. I would say 5 to 6 inches is a massive upgrade, personally. That's very, very large, 5 to 6. But Bergie going for the 10-inch upgrade. That's big. That's big. Your 24-inch for 10 years. Come on, Tech. He's doing a live hangout for this game, isn't he? He's probably got like 5,000 people watching. That's why we need Miami in a big game. He's got 2,100 people watching. Imagine a watch party stream on this channel with Miami in the ACC championship game or a college football playoff game. Okay, here we go. 4th and 1 with 1 timeout. Come on, Georgia. Come on. Another timeout. I don't want to open the phone line up just yet. I know we're chomping at the bit to predict scores. I'm going to get you in here. I want to see how this turns out. I'm not set up like a normal watch party. Could I go to this? Let me see. There we go. Boom, we'll just go here. We'll go like a normal watch party. There it is. In case anybody can't watch the game, there it is. No, not the game, but the scoreboard. You've dropped the TV several times, the 24-inch one. I know, now you can get almost a 100-inch TV. It's crazy. You used to have to get a projector to get that size. Bat it down! Come on, man. Come on, King. Dang, that dude's got some hops, though. And he had a man open. He had number 9 open. It would have gave him enough time to call that timeout and kick a miracle field goal to maybe win the football game. Instead, a dude with a freaking 12-foot vertical. Okay, now George, we're going to have a timeout from Tech, right? Who called the timeout? Joel sent another video. What's this? What's this video? What's up, Bobby? We're watching the end of this Georgia game. It was 17-0 going into halftime. Ridiculous. Joel, what is this about? Can't stop thinking about tomorrow. I feel you, Michael. I am ready, bro. I'm ready for Miami to punch that ticket to the ACC championship game. I was there in person in 2017, and even though it won't be against the same team, I want Miami to go to another conference championship and handle business this time. The Jersey. The Jersey. No way Georgia has a miracle here, right? Fumble. Okay, maybe. Look, hey, Beck is acting like his shoulder hurts. Hey, I'm not wishing an injury on him or anything, but he's kind of like, ooh, that hurt a little bit. Okay, Georgia Tech going to overtime. Yep, you saw that too, Jackie. They kind of pulled down on it as he was throwing. So, okay. All right, so what we'll do, we'll open the phone line back up. It's not really fair to take the call-in show and just watch Georgia Tech and Georgia. We'll keep it up. We'll keep watching it. But I wonder if I could put it on here. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Dang, I don't think I can. It's going to show the entire... Yeah. All right, no biggie. We'll open it back up. We'll get back to some score predictions here. Uh-oh. Do we have some Georgia fans in here? I think we beat Syracuse but lose to SMU. We'll see. I mean, SMU can put up some points, no doubt. I think Miami matches up well with SMU in the trenches. I think SMU's a little small, but again, yeah, they score points for sure. Hurricane B, Mr. Brandon, what's up?
Coop?
Man, so tell me about this Sevier County right quick before we get into the Canes talk. What happened?
They went down to Oak Ridge, and Oak Ridge got all their players back. They've been without 13 players for most of the season, and they went up by 10. And that quarterback from Sevier County, he unloaded 4 touchdown passes over 60 yards on each one of them, and just let them fly, and ended up winning by 10.
Dang. Okay.
Well, Wiz and I were watching it, and there was scouts from Missouri, South Carolina, Kentucky, everybody there.
Shoot. So they did.
Yeah,
you said they did win.
Yeah, they ended up winning 45-34. They showed his stats after the game. He threw 42 touchdowns to 1 interception for 3,219 yards.
That's wild.
He's a stud.
Dang. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking about this Syracuse matchup tomorrow?
I don't like it at all.
Are you a little bit worried?
Yeah, I don't like it at all. Because you don't know which Syracuse team you're going to play.
Now, is your concern because of the fact that they like to air it out and the way this defense has been playing, or what is it?
That is my main concern. But, we've put a lot of pressure on our defense as far as giving them all the hell. But let's not turn it away from Shannon Dawson because his play calling has been horrendous.
So what do you think about with Syracuse struggling against the run this season? Do you think Miami could maybe find some success in that department?
That's what I would do. I would line up and I would run them at them as much as possible.
That's what I want them to do. That's what I'm hoping. If it's there and it works, I'm really hoping that's the case. Again, we've seen Miami in a shootout situation with Louisville, but obviously we've seen Kyle McCord has thrown several picks and less touchdowns than Cam Ward, but he leads the country in passing yards. I would like for Miami to try to slow the game down and run the ball.
That's what I want them to keep Syracuse's offense off the field as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't think they
Because
can. I don't think they can do that if that was their approach to us. But I think we can do that to them. I think Miami could win a shootout. And I think they could definitely. They're definitely capable of slowing it down and running the ball down their throats. So I don't know, man. I am worried about it, but not from a. I've said before, I think like an X's and O's point of view. It's more so just the Canes PTSD for me. But
that's pretty much the same. But I got a question for you. You're watching the Georgia Tech-Georgia game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that Georgia Tech, if they find success, they go back to it throughout the game?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Yeah.
Shannon Dawson will line up, and we will hit 3 or 4 plays throughout the game in the first quarter, and we won't see it again the rest of the game.
So
it doesn't make sense to me.
You're not a fan of Dawson, right? Overall, or
his play calling, it's like I said. I mean, anybody can walk up there and call the plays off a sheet if you got Cam Ward at quarterback.
So you think Cam Ward is maybe kind of masking or covering up some of the issues?
Oh, a lot of it. I mean, just look at the wheel route we run with X. We hit it in the first 6 games and hit it for big, and we hardly see it anymore, ever. And the only time we do see it is when we're down. And we should be running it to stay ahead, not try to play from behind. And it worries me because with a team like Syracuse, they could put us behind quick. And I don't want our defense to have to be put in a position where we have to rely on them, and Cam has to play from behind the whole game and try to win it in the fourth quarter.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to be in that situation. And I mean, I believe that Miami could still come out on top in that situation, but just as a Canes fan, I'd rather not even be there. You know,
my blood pressure can't take it much more. It just can't.
So now, with that being said, though, you know I have to get an actual official prediction here from you. So if you've got a win or a loss, and what those numbers are.
I'm going to take it 38-27 Miami.
I think you have actually. That's the same as me. That's the same as me.
Is it really?
Yep. Oh. 38-27. Great minds think alike, right? You lock it in?
Yeah, because I hadn't even seen your score prediction yet.
You're good. You're good. I like that one because that's one of those. The reason I did that is just that mindset of thinking that Miami might try to slow it down, at least initially. Again, unless they get behind. Obviously, Miami then can air it out. But I don't see a scenario where it doesn't make sense to attack a team that has the worst rushing defense in the ACC with a ground attack.
I would make them prove to me that they can stop me.
Exactly. I think that makes a ton of sense, and I think that could in turn make it a little bit lower scoring, unless Miami's defense does just crap the bed, and Syracuse has these 2 and 3 play drives and they score touchdowns. Then we have to try to compete in a shootout. It is what it is, and maybe it's a little higher scoring.
And to throw 5 interceptions.
Me too. Yep. Heck, I'll take 4.
Feel so much better.
I'll take 4, Brandon.
4, I'll feel so much better.
All right, my man. I appreciate you. I got you locked in 38-27. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully celebrating a win.
All right, bro.
All right, appreciate you.
See you, man.
All right, peace. Then that's what we do. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion. Brandon Hurricane B, not a huge fan of Shannon Dawson, and I don't think he has been. I don't think he has been for a while. And it's fun to have these discussions. Georgia, of course, scored, though. Georgia Tech gives up the 3rd and 5. Georgia finds the end zone. Now here is the pressure on Haynes King and this Georgia Tech offense to respond. We're gonna see the revitalization of our defense. I hope so. It's almost more heartbreaking, I feel like, as a Georgia Tech fan, to have been in it and to be winning 17-0. And we said it, right? We were like, hey, it ain't over yet. Georgia's going to make adjustments, but it's looking good for Tech. Now here we are. They're down in OT. I feel like what's probably going to happen here is Georgia Tech is in panic mode a bit. You know, you got to play like you've been here before in this situation, OT with a top 10 team. And I think that you're probably going to see like an interception thrown or some kind of silly mistake here. And it's going to be game over. Oh? Huge gain? Okay. Due to play a complete game since we haven't since the Florida game. Yeah. Maybe we are due. Hold on, here I go again. You got the Gamecocks over Clemson? Dane Hangs King putting his body on the line to move the chains. Georgia Tech still alive. Woo! That skit was awesome. I appreciate you, man. I threw it together. I filmed that at midnight on Wednesday, then stayed up to edit that video until 6 a.m. and then went to sleep and then posted it at noon. I just improv'd all of it in the moment. Threw some face paint on and said, hammer, orange, do something. And that's what happened. Hold on, we're watching again here. It would have to be if I passed the stone, Twix. I'm terrified of getting out. Imagine being at a football game and getting hit with kidney stone pain. It'd be bad. Like, cause that's, they put me in the hospital when it first happened, so that'd be bad. That'd be scary. Wow. Easy touchdown there. Possibly looking at double OT. Melissa says go for 2. Go for the throat. Be confident. Be cocky. Nope, they're going to take the extra point. Who's going to mess up first? Okay, 34-34. Miami's only loss now to a team that is currently in the second overtime with number 7 ranked Georgia. That's the best way to talk about this game. All right, we'll get the phone line open back up here. We got a commercial break. We may not get as many phone calls tonight. My apologies. I know we've kind of been all over the place, but it's been an exciting night. There's been a lot going on. All right, we'll get it open back up here. Hello. We have Grandpa Jim, a.k.a. Riley Williams. Grandpa, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic.
I liked your Joker skit. I thought it was funny as hell.
Thank you. I'm kind of, it's one of those things, I have some ideas early in the season, and I write them all down, and I try to play them out and fit them into the previews. I'm going to be honest with you, I've ran out of ideas. So I'm just throwing stuff together at this point and hoping that it works. It is what it is.
All right. So here's my insights on the game.
Okay.
All right. I got a couple. Both the offense and the defense have to control third downs. In other words, defense needs to stop them on most of those third downs, and our offense needs to convert their third downs. If those two things happen, the other comment I'd be is this game is really going to be won or lost by the defenses. You know, ours is better than theirs, and we pick on ours all the time, right? But our defense is better than their defense. Better against the run, better against pass, just better.
You know,
So
that's
we should
interesting
get
because,
'em-
yeah, I think you're right. As hard as we are on them, I would take our defense over theirs. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just imagine if they put a whole game together. I mean, if they don't do it tomorrow, then they never would do it because everything's on the line. It's playoffs, a game every game. Anyway, I won't keep it too long. I got a prediction here. I don't know how good it'll be, but I wrote it down this time so I don't have to think about it when you.
All right. Well, hey, $250 on the line. So, Grandpa Jim, what you got for us?
I got 41-24.
41-24. And, hey, I got to ask for verification purposes here. I'm assuming in favor of the Canes, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
hey,
a
just
good
making
assumption.
sure. Making sure.
Hey, and maybe Riley gets a touchdown this game, man. He needs to get a shot. If they start focusing on Aurora, they won't expect Riley to do it because all he does is block these days.
I like it, right? Arroyo as the decoy. And, hey, Miami loves putting multiple tight ends on the field. 2, heck, 3 of them. And then get it to Riley Williams. I like it.
Yep. And I'd like to see the young kid tight end. I'd like to see him coming out of the backfield for a reception. He's lining up in the fullback spot and then going out and taking the pass. Let Riley block for him.
Mm-hmm. I dig it.
Anyway, man, I got through. I couldn't believe it. It took like 62 tries.
And hey, I've been pretty bad tonight. Like I've only taken I think 5 phone calls because I'm distracted by this Georgia Tech game that really I shouldn't care about. But I mean, it's an exciting game. So
yeah, I'm watching it. It's on the big screen in front of me.
I know they freaking so what? Georgia fumbled. Is that what happened? Georgia Tech got it, and now they just scored.
I think they're just a little bit ahead of me or something. I didn't see. I missed it. I was on the call. I was watching you on the call.
Oh, my bad. I might have ruined it for you.
No, it looks like. No, I can't see. 40-34. Yeah, Georgia.
Okay, Key's holding up a
Georgia
1,
Tech.
so he's wanting to take he wants to take 1. But wait, they're in second OT. When is it that kicks in again? I'm having a brain fart. It's second OT, right?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Okay.
My eyes are getting bad. I'm getting old. Anyway.
All right.
I'll let you go get another caller in. That's mine. Go Canes. Go number 88.
All right. Hey, Grandpa Jim, we appreciate you.
All right. Take care.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Peace out. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure. Yeah, it's second OT. That's right. So, yeah, you go for 2, right? So that's awesome. We got Grandpa Jim. Hey, man, how many balls are going to get batted down? Whoa! That was Grandpa Jim that we had on the line. That is number 88, tight end Riley Williams. Miami Hurricane, that is his grandpa. So that's pretty cool to have him on the line and have him give a score prediction. That's pretty sick. I dig it. Again, big time distractions tonight. It is what it is. It's the wild world of college football. Why would they go for 2? You have to in the second OT. Yep, that's why I was confused because Brent Key was holding up a 1. And I don't know if he meant 1 as in kick the extra point. And that's why I was saying, like, I don't think you can. But then I was like, it is second OT, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's second OT. No shot, bro. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. All the pressure is on Georgia Tech. What does Georgia dial up here? Oh, man. That's bad. That's bad defense from Tech. Come on, man. Now, here we go. This is where you would definitely be concerned as a Georgia Tech fan and possibly you're about to be heartbroken. Unbelievable, man. Can Tech get one more stop here? Come on. 40-40. Still crazy to see. Oh, he's open. He's open. He threw it late. Yo! He had, hold up. Run that replay. I thought he had a man open and he held the ball too long. What's Kirby mad about? Bro, he had 6. He might have been a little too tight for his liking. But it looked like he could have maybe made that play. Decides to hold on to the ball. No good. Third OT. Third OT. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, we'll see if we can get another one in here while we wait for the third overtime to play out with Georgia Tech. Georgia 40-40. No way I would have believed that. No freaking way. All right, we'll open it back up here. We'll try to get some more in. Offensive PI on a pick. Well, you know who they would call it on, right?
To where the U on the side of your helmet.
I bet Zach the Sea Dog is nervous.
Joel Davis.
Times two. Times 2. Zach the Sea Dog. Sea Dog's probably live right now, Joel. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You mad man. It's been an interesting night. We've been all over the place. Thank you. Thank you, Joel. Zach the Sea Dog. Oh, I thought they might have picked that off. Let me see if he's live. Hold on. He's live with Rec Talk. Look at this.
I'm going to ball.
Longest game in series history.
Get a little streamception.
Longest game in series history.
All right, let's get another one. Let's get another stop.
Dogs on offense right here. They need a 2-point conversion.
Please stop. Please.
In the third OT. Let's see. We can hold them again. Carson,
I'm going to react to their reaction to the game.
Don't see it. Get him. He fires the end zone.
No.
No. Oh my God.
No good.
Please. We can end it right here.
We can win. We can walk it off. We can walk it off with a 2-point.
We can walk it off with a 2-point, dude.
We can win the game. We can win the game.
Oh my God.
Or another overtime.
What a play.
Or another overtime.
Or we don't get it and this game goes on forever.
I feel much better when it's in our hands, you know? The offense, that is.
I'm going to put some eyes in there.
Please. Haynes King. Please.
This is it. This is it.
Boys,
Please.
third overtime, longest game in series history.
Please.
Could this be it?
This
The
is from a
third
Georgia
OT.
Tech
We
fan
just got
point of
hit
view.
this 2-point conversion.
Please.
I'm going to be sick, dude.
I'm gonna
They're
be
begging.
sick too.
They're
Oh
begging.
my God.
All right, don't do that trying to throw it quick outside
Yeah, that didn't
again.
work last time. Whatever
This is
you
a
got.
This is a run.
A run?
I'm telling you.
It better not be a flag. What?
What's the flag? Sideline warning against Georgia. Oh, Kirby never gets emotional. He just got a penalty.
He's been on the field the entire game.
So what? Do we get closer?
No, it's a warning.
It's a warning.
Thank you for inspiring me to do this, Joel. This is so freaking funny. I know there's going to be some Canes fans that are upset because we're focusing on this and we need to be worried about tomorrow. We are. But this is just too good to pass up.
He's still talking to the ref. I guarantee he's still bitching about that PI call he wanted.
Fellas, it really has come down to this.
Time out, bro!
This 2 point.
Finish the game!
Then,
we win
the game. If we lose it, we're going into the 4th OT. Good Lord.
We're getting this thing. I had the same feeling against Florida
believe in the
State.
Jackets. I believe in them, baby. I got my boys here.
My legs are shaking.
Come on. My legs are shaking. My stomach hurts.
Please.
Let's go.
Oh, my God. You can see it behind us.
Let's go.
That's cool. He's got a
Here it is.
projector
Let's
set
go.
up, too.
Please.
This is it. This is your shot. Timeout.
Timeout.
Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah, they're behind. They're behind me.
Kirby wants
Anyways.
to talk to the refs for a little while longer.
You can pause videos, which is cool.
Oh, my God, dude. You know how tight my butthole is right
Dude.
now?
My stomach hurts. My chest hurts.
My balls hurt for some reason.
Mine, too. But mine's because I have a kidney stone.
I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick.
My giblets hurt, too.
Come on, Buster.
Game.
We made you the first $1 million coordinator at Tech. Here's where you earn it right here.
Yes.
This is what Denver made up.
They didn't get it. We're going to see their reaction.
This is just like Ali Frazier.
They didn't get it. Let's see how pissed they get.
Manila.
Oh, my God.
Both guys went to the hospital for 2 weeks after.
All right.
I just saw the play. Now I see what y'all are talking about with the delay.
Home game winning streak of all
Oh, that's crazy.
They're
All
like
let's just focus on this.
they're like 1 minute
Jesus
behind.
Christ.
Motion.
Come on, Jackets.
This is a pass.
Come on, Jackets. Come on.
Let's see their reaction. They're going to be
Fires the end
upset.
zone.
Doesn't get it. Oh my God. Now we got to go right back out there.
Jesus. Come on,
Fourth
we have
overtime.
the chance, man. We have the chance.
I
I don't want any more overtimes. I was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Now they got to go to the other end of the field.
Walk of shame.
Oh my God, dude.
Can they not run? Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
actually am ill.
Are they worried about that
Hey, we gotta
Georgia
go to another
defense?
commercial and watch Santa dance.
I am ill. I am so sick. Everybody in the chat stressing too. It looks like.
I told them we're reacting to their reaction live.
Great time.
Let's go. I don't. Oh my
I
God.
hate
All right.
this. I hate it.
All right.
I hate it.
No more. No more.
So we're going what?
We'll.
That's where I'm at, Dylan. Canes are a priority, but this is just too good to pass up, man. We're going into 4th OT with Georgia Tech and Georgia. This is a common opponent. You know, Georgia Tech beat us. This is funny. This is funny.
And you're second, and they didn't. Then the game continues.
We did it. I mean, yeah.
I'm seeing the play. I'm seeing the play right now.
We did good.
Because we did good when I went to poop.
What was that?
Another.
There is a flag, though.
Here.
There is a flag.
Probably get another timeout by Georgia after we show
learn
a
it.
formation.
This is unbelievable to watch.
Uh,
Jackets. Living up
Oh
to their
my
freaking
God.
honor, dude. Oh my God, dude.
Nobody's catching that anyways. I mean,
We're gonna
Takes a
throw.
snap, draws back, looking, fires.
No. What is this?
Oh no. If we give this up, we lose.
Why has Kirby got his hands up? There's a flag.
Uh-oh.
There's a flag.
Uh-oh.
It's not
What
what,
do we
you
got?
think.
Defense
Not
is
what you
holding up
think.
that.
Oh, no. That would be incredible. Come on. Oh.
Georgia
There's no
has a
flag for
chance
roughing
here.
the passer. Well, let's
Georgia
see it.
has a chance to win it.
Well, they can walk it off now.
In the 4th OT here.
Let's see this. I mean,
And,
whatever.
Carson Beck is loose. Close in on him. Flag.
This is much worse.
Yeah.
Where they can walk it off.
Another
Well,
flag.
defense.
Is it holding on
Fourth
Georgia?
overtime.
It's got to be
can walk
holding
it
on
off for the
Georgia.
win.
Holding on Georgia.
Win,
Yep.
lose, or tie. Know what happens. See if our defense can hold it up here of this freaking awful game.
Oh my God.
I feel like
I'm not
I don't
feeling
feel
good
everybody
at
is a
all.
Tech fan right now. 5th
Jackets.
OT.
Come on, Jackets. D.
What?
Looking.
All day.
Oh, he's got all day. He rolls out.
This
He
is
rolls
why
out.
we say
No.
Flag.
Holding.
No, he doesn't get it, but there's a flag. What is
It'll
it?
be a holding. We'll decline it. And
this is why it is truly any given Saturday. If Georgia Tech, and no disrespect to Georgia Tech, like I said, I'm not going to downplay it. They beat us. If they can take Georgia to a 5th overtime, look. Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. That's why when people say, hey, if Miami makes it to the conference championship game, it's over anyways. It's SMU. If they scrape past SMU, they're going to get blasted in the college football playoffs. Anything can freaking happen, man.
ever seen those ruined orgasm videos?
Oh, no.
This is
dude.
what this feels like
You're
to me.
kidding.
Yeah, and you're
This
right,
is
though. It wasn't a bad
absolutely
loss.
sick. I am about
It's
to-
a quality loss now, right?
This is sickening.
I'm about to throw up.
Oh my God.
We got Wahoo Brad in here talking about his nerves are shot. I can't imagine what y'all are feeling.
I
All
couldn't
right.
look at the chat. I
I'm
don't know.
feeling
Stop
like I
him,
wanna
Tech.
puke.
I'm about to shit my pants, puke, anything.
I'm about to.
I can't even
Like
release
my-
all body fluids.
At least we get like one. At least we get one possession again.
I mean, that is unreal.
We got to keep them. We got to keep them.
What's up, WT7? I see you, bro.
Well, this will be the third time.
They got it.
Yeah,
Georgia
this will be
got
the
it.
Third time in a row. If
Georgia
we
got
hold
it.
them. They haven't converted a 2-point conversion.
Okay.
That's a lot to ask. Just another one.
All
So
the
it
pressure
can't be
here.
That'll be
Yeah.
the second.
Can you please just miss?
No, it will be the third because they missed it, but we had missed it too.
I think you got to get a little creative here. Georgia has Tech locked down. Is it too ballsy to run the ball?
Because this is silly.
Is Jamal
We're going
Haynes
empty
healthy
here.
right now?
Oh boy.
Are they
I don't like how we're aligned.
I don't either.
We're bringing Pal Lee over late. I don't like this at
Or
all.
run it with King?
We
bring-
bring him. Oh no, they get it. We're gonna have to answer.
the play?
Oh my God, dude.
God dang. You kidding?
Oh my God.
I hate
Jamal
this.
Haynes was limping. Crap. You got to get a little creative here, I think. Like, not too fancy.
Just got beat on the
I just
slant.
hate that.
But
I
again,
hate
man,
that
they've
we
had
have
them
to
locked
freaking
down.
score now. Oh no.
Here we
I
go.
feel like we let our shot slip.
Can
when
Tech
we could've
survive
blocked off.
Blocked
the
it off
5th
and
OT?
at the corner of the end zone. If Haynes King scrambled or something there, you know, I feel better about that.
There it is!
Yeah.
They got it!
Out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
times now.
Yeah.
They got it!
Kirby's gonna call a timeout, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, they're going to lose it.
Oh my God.
Woo! Overtime
We're gonna end up on
number
the wrong side of
6.
this.
About to see.
These refs are going to get paid overtime.
All right, we have to score here or we lose.
Let's see their reaction.
Have to score here or we lose. Come on, Jackets. For all the marbles right here.
Makes our defense look so much better.
Eric Singleton in motion.
Qua-
cross
again?
side to pass, looking.
Quality
He's got
game,
all
man.
day.
Quality
Fires
loss.
the end zone.
Got it! Holy shit!
Got him! Six! Got him! 6 overtime! 6 overtime!
Oh my God! Still going.
Fuck, got him! I'm gonna actually die before this game ends.
Now they gotta go all the way to the other side.
Got him. Clutch. Fucking so clutch.
Holy shit!
Got him. Cardiac. Cardiac. Look at him slanted.
And he just
Wide
waited.
open.
Who's that feller on the left? I know Sea Dog. I know Rec Talk. Who's this feller losing his mind over on the left?
I'm one shot.
I'm gassed.
I'm one shot right now.
Win the game.
I've got 1 HP.
Yeah.
I'm down to my
Yeah,
last
1
health
HP,
point.
dude. I feel like I played in the. I can't imagine the players, dude.
I need to have
This
them
is what
on
it
one
takes.
screen and then have Uncle Lou on
To
another.
On the
And
side
we
of
just
your
react to both.
This is an ACC versus SEC game. Every ACC team is on GT's side,
We
plus
gotta
Bama
take
and
control.
Florida's arrest are on Georgia's side.
We gotta
That's
get,
fair.
You gotta take control here.
That's
we
fair,
gotta get in a
Daytime.
freaking position where
6 fucking overtime. This is unbelievable.
Another timeout. Hold up. All right, here we go.
Come on, 6 overtimes.
This is it.
Come on,
Not
Jackets,
it.
score right here, man. And then we gotta play D. Come on,
Get open, Malik.
I hope
Believe
this
in me.
ends before our rivalry game.
call timeout.
This is
You're literally killing me with every timeout.
the game
That's
that never
Georgia.
ends,
I
Joel.
know.
I think after a certain number of, like, after 5 overtimes, you don't get any
He's
timeouts.
calling it every time.
He's waiting for them to give him a look, and he's going. Are you?
You all right, dude?
Except it's funny. I thought you were about to start.
Sea Dog's gonna throw up.
It's about to throw up. It'll be the second time that we've been together watching games.
Georgia with
choked on it.
pressure, and they
I
sack
haven't figured out how to drink
King.
water yet.
Christian told me what happened. I can't speak about it.
I can't, or I'll puke. Oh man, can we please come in control of this?
Come on,
Yo,
Say
how
Kid has
many
taken
did
a
Georgia
freaking year off
bring
my
there?
No, don't go that way, Say. Go
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, here we go.
6 OT, baby. 6 OT. We got to get in the end zone here. We got to. Come on. My
Dang.
knees are weak. Arms are heavy.
They blitz everyone.
Blitz everybody. Oh, God, sacked.
How do you not have a hot route on a 2-point conversion?
I need to sit down.
Now they can walk it off.
Yes, again.
Georgia's gonna get it, aren't they?
Every time, dude. I hate this.
I mean, what were the routes here that they jailhouse
He's
blitz?
supposed to hit holes right here.
He dropped it. He dropped it. Overtime number 7.
Every
No
time this
way.
happens, 6 overtime now, and every time this happens, I'm so sure we're gonna lose.
Bro, he's
Anyway,
a
they
little
kept
high.
This one
A little high.
This could be
Honestly,
it. This is
who
the
was that
6
too?
overtime.
86?
This is
Our offense.
Was that intended for 86 or 11? Because it went through 86's hands. I apologize. I don't know all the Georgia players' names. But it hit 11 in the hands, but he probably kind of wasn't expecting it, or was a little. It don't matter. That's crazy.
So now they've got to go back out on offense
Yes.
again.
Yep.
God.
The record is
everything.
9.
That wasn't even 4-11. He was
7 overtimes, baby. Let's go.
Right, run the ball. Throw them a
he was
curveball.
going to 86.
Cardiac jacket.
Hey, that was a play. They had not one, but 2 players missed the catch. He threw to 86. He missed it. 11's behind him in position to catch it. He misses it.
This might be the game of the decade. This gotta be it.
I don't want to watch this game ever again. I want to just.
True, Joel. True.
Dude, how gassed are these guys? Because after all of these overtimes, I got to go all the way to the other
All
end of
right,
the field.
here we go.
Right.
Here we
9
go.
OTs, let's fucking break it. Break it and then beat that ass.
Oh,
Get mad, Brett.
Keys
They
hot.
run the ball.
For
Something.
some reason, what's going on?
Stop!
Oh, he's pissed.
Stop!
Holy fuck. I can't even look at my
Run the ball,
I don't
Tex.
want that shit to even
Run the
sound
ball.
right. Yeah. I don't even want the light
Come on.
So if we can play defense here, we could walk it off.
You
next
run
time.
it with Beck there?
It's crazy.
You
how,
fake
like,
the
it
pitch and run it
flip-flops
with
from, like,
Beck?
It's so
Please,
over.
if we stop him right here, man, please, 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 please.
If we stop him right here, we
He
can walk.
okay?
He's got a sudden burst of energy.
We've said that. I don't. I'm one shot.
Come on.
Oh god.
I got a chug jug.
This point, whoever has the ball, that's who I want to. Whoever has a chance to win, and right now that's Georgia Tech.
All right.
Bench him! And the 7th overtime, come on!
They tried to run Georgia Tech's play against them.
You're not Haynes King! You're not Haynes King!
Walk it off!
Let's walk it off, Jackets! Come on in 7 overtimes! Come on!
Oh,
Walk it off in 7 overtimes!
please.
Send them back in!
I agree. No timeouts. No timeouts once you get past like the 2nd overtime or something. This back and forth, alternating on the side of the field and getting a timeout each time, like this just draws it out so like, good grief, man. They're talking about trying to shorten games and speed it up. And I guess overtime doesn't happen that often, but come on. Could this break the record? The 9-0 OT record. Georgia Tech can win the freaking game right here. Right here.
Not 8 overtimes. We end it if we score.
Georgia
here.
Tech can win the game.
Even if we don't, it's going to 8 overtimes, which is insanity.
Come on, Jackets, do this thing. Get up. Because Rec Talk loves you.
What do y'all
Let's
think
go.
in the chat? Okay, not looking
You
at the
just
chat.
start coming out with a completely fake look every time. He's always
Do the pat node for victory.
The patent?
You want
All your linemen out at wide receiver.
Oh yeah, dude.
you want
You're
Philly
right.
special?
Flag.
Statue
Flag.
of Liberty.
You don't even know what Philly special.
What an interesting formation.
Philly special?
I want to score.
Can we walk it off here? Can the Jackets walk it off in 7 overtime?
Come on.
7 is the number of days that God created this earth, and Georgia Tech was made by Jesus Christ himself, and I feel it!
Come on.
And we're up against the satanic.
We are
evil-
doing the pat
We're
node.
doing the pat
Oh
node.
my
The
God.
pat node. What are you doing? I don't want to do the pat node. Haynes King rolls out. Oh God! Fires the end zone. PI.
They ain't gonna call.
Called it.
Flag!
Yes! Call PI. Yes!
A flag!
Yes!
Oh, a late flag.
Call PI. Let's fucking go. Yes.
All right.
Not the PI.
Here we go. This is it.
They gotta get the call from Vegas. They gotta figure out what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Vegas had this game.
Are they going to run the ball? Does Georgia Tech have the balls to run the ball here?
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
From the
We're gonna get
1.5.
another crack at this.
From very short. Can we run it in?
Haynes King.
They do.
It's poetic.
Haynes
Give
King.
it to him. Look, Fill
Haynes King keeper for the win. Come on.
It was so close. He just had his hand right here. That's PI.
Oh my God.
Can't drag him.
A late flag to give us another crack at it. I'm sure Kirby's melting
He's
down.
begging for another timeout.
He doesn't have another timeout. Because it was a PI, he doesn't have one. He's not going to be able to call it.
So close. Haynes King keeper right here. We're on the 2.5 yard line. Oh my God.
Oh, man. We are going to OT number 8.
Hands it off. Haynes King keeps it.
And
gets
stuffed.
8 overtimes. Here we come.
Yeah, that was it, man. I mean, you get 2 cracks to win the game.
This fucking thing I've ever seen. That
Lou is going to have an
each team has
aneurysm.
ran 5 2-point conversions.
He's already had a tough
and
year.
they've only scored 1? Have they scored 1 2-point conversion each or 2? In any case, how can you not score from the 3 fucking yard line? Come on, man. 1 each.
He's mad. All right, so here we go. 8 OT. This is not what I had on my plans for the night. This was not on the bingo card, but here we are, potentially witnessing history in more ways than one. So I'm here for it. Hey, it's a good time, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out still. Let's see. Georgia Tech King flushed out of the pocket. Honestly, sails it into the back of the end zone, but it's crazy that somebody even got hands on it, period. It's back in Georgia's hands.
You're kidding me. We still have a chance to win in 8th OT. I mean, to go
How many
through all this
2-point
and lose would be,
conversion plays do you have in a single playbook?
I don't know. This is it's not. It's bad for my health.
If number 2 had the same vertical that Georgia defensive lineman had, he probably could have caught that and got a toe back down.
No.
See, pressure works. Pressure is effective. They're getting to King.
Every time I'm like,
It's only a matter of time before somebody's going to get it, man. And you keep giving Georgia chances.
Of overtimes.
Ball game.
dude, there's so much. I mean, damn, they're just sending pressure.
In 8 overtimes, Georgia survives and beats Georgia Tech 44-42.
Draw.
What's up, Trey?
Is there actually like a situation where it could be a draw? Well, they can walk it off here.
Let's see that reaction. Let's see that
This
reaction
might
real
be
quick.
it. They can walk it off here. And I just don't have like the energy.
I have zero confidence. Like
I don't. I mean, I've said this before, but here they come. 8th OT.
Man.
They get the touchdown, it's over.
I appreciate you,
Just
Dave
lost
C.
8 overtimes to Georgia.
Oh, me.
I don't have. Look, guys,
Bro, I can't even hate on Brent Key. I don't know how he gets these guys up to play like this in these games.
Well,
they beat us.
Shit.
They took Georgia to overtime number 8. Like, dang, bro.
I mean, what a game.
And 7-5, they didn't have Haynes King for 2 of the losses. Like, look, man, that's rough.
Shit, y'all. Not now. I'm not even going to make a post-game video. Anybody that cares what I think is in here watching right now anyway. I'm not even going to make a post-game video and talk any shit. Tomorrow Sunday on the Your Season Is Over video, I will have to take the Georgia Tech helmet down and move it over to the wall, but I ain't going to talk. I mean, what can I say?
Oh, man. Uncle Lou not content with the 8 overtime victory, but them dogs survive. And now, again, let's see. Yes, they came out on top with a win, right? 8 overtimes with Georgia Tech. Are they going to put Georgia on a pedestal? Is this going to be, wow, look at how tough and resilient this Georgia team is. They've overcome all this adversity this season to end up winning this game, this in-state rivalry matchup. Let's see. Let's see what kind of picture they paint for this game and this win. I wanted to see Georgia Tech win. What's up, Trey Mullins? You had every opportunity. As a Tech fan, you really can't complain. You continued to get stop after stop. Georgia made some mistakes. You were up 17-0. I'm not going to keep talking about it. We're here for Miami, but still. Man, they had it. Right? That needs to be the talking point, right? Yeah, they survived. 17.5-point favorite. Again. Yeah, man. Haynes King, look. It pains me to say this because obviously I'm all Miami. Don't root for anyone else. Never have, never will. I'm not pro ACC. I'm pro Miami. Simple as that. But Haynes King is a guy who puts it on the line, man. He plays hard. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, we'll do a quick lightning round, and I mean the fastest in the business. And then let's close this thing out. Appreciate you guys still sticking with me after all that. Yeah, all the college football drama is now over. Wait, is this Jedi Kane? Whoa. Wait, is this the OG? The young Jedi Kane? Hold the phone. Wait a minute. What's up, Tug? It is. Bro, people have been asking about you for weeks, for months, as a matter of fact. And if you've been here, my apologies. I haven't noticed it. People have been asking how you been doing. What's up, bro? Good to see you. I literally had people say, hey, what happened to that Jedi kid? That's what they said. Don't take it offensively. That's just what they said. The Jedi kid. All right, it's open. It's open. Lightning round, though. Don't be upset. No disrespect. We'll get them in. Get them score predictions. MS, what's up?
What's up, brah? Just got done watching that crazy thing.
Yeah, I like somebody in the live chat said, went ahead and got all the drama and all the craziness out on this Friday night. Let's just have a good, easy,
for sure,
game tomorrow. No overtimes, no nothing. Just win big.
Yep. No drama, nothing. Just be done so we don't have to have heart attacks like those guys just did.
Man, oh man, they should have won that football game.
Hey man, I don't want to say it was rigged, but I'm kind of thinking it was a little bit. There were some holding calls before overtime even started. I saw. But again, Haynes King fumbled the ball, and you can't change that. That's not on the refs.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
And he missed a field goal.
Yep.
What beat us against Georgia Tech? We didn't take the field goals like we should have.
This is what it takes.
Yeah.
On the side of your helmet.
I'm in Syracuse and
man,
heading to the game tomorrow.
I think we get the
Let's
dub
go,
tomorrow.
Canes. Let's put on
I
a
think
display
we
of
get our
talent
guys
in the
together
dome.
and we go out. And earlier we were kind of talking about it. All the teams we play, they all go for it on fourth down. They were always getting. This is their Super Bowl. This is their championship. They all go. Which ones have it?
They don't want. They know there's a good chance Miami is putting points on the board. They do not want that offense to have the ball. So it is 50 and beyond appears to be 4-down territory.
How many times did Georgia Tech go against us on fourth down compared to just this game against Georgia? They didn't go to a fourth down that many times in this game. I think twice in this game. They went on it like 5 times for us.
But really, it's a pretty solid plan, right? Run the ball a lot on the time of possession. Go for it on fourth down. Keep Miami's offense, off the field. And, if you can keep them under that 40-plus points, I guess Miami's at like 45, you got a shot at winning the game. Now, thankfully, again, I think, in this game, I think the key is you see Miami run the ball a lot. On Syracuse, I think Miami wins the time of possession here and then is still capable of airing it out if they want to and or need to. Just depending on the situation, the flow of the game, how things are going, you just kind of feel it out in the moment. But I really just, again...
I think just, again, that falls on our defense. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you're right. You're right. They got to do just enough. We said it all night. We've said it all week. There will be opportunities. Kyle McCord is going to put that thing up there. There's going to be those 50-50 balls, he's trusting his guys. Somebody's got to make a play on that defense.
Yep. I feel like they do just like they did last game, outside of the first drive, of course. I mean, that was horrible. But, again, you just play basic. You don't have to be special. Did you see Georgia? Georgia was doing all that stunt and stuff and all that. You don't have to do that. Just fill your gap and play your man. We just have to stop them enough that our offense scores more points. It doesn't have to be like pro football stuff.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. Outside of the Canes PTSD, and I know it's a silly, stupid argument, but look, historically speaking, look at what we've dealt with. Dissecting this game, I really think Miami is in a great position. They have so much to play for. They,
I'm like you though, man. I have that they're gonna fucking do something stupid shit on my like that sits in the back of my brain. We're the better team, and we should win this game. We should win this game pretty easily, to be honest. I mean, honestly, I think we're leaps and bounds better. We're better than a lot of the teams we played close. If they play like they can, we win like we beat Florida. That's for you, George. But
it would, man, like a complete game tomorrow, and to have a type of game like it was against Florida versus Syracuse at home, man, would just, I'd be over the moon. I don't even know how to put it into words.
Just like then too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel it, man. We've always beat Syracuse pretty good too. I mean, they got us a couple times, but I think we got this, man.
So with that being said, MS, not real quick, not to interrupt, I want to get your score prediction. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to your Dono DeSanto and Chris Gaffney. I know you know Chris. Mm-hmm. He just broke the YouTube again. He just gifted 50 Canes fan memberships.
Oh my gosh.
50.
Awesome, Chris.
somehow still miss Joel Davis. I don't know how he continues to duck and dodge these.
FSU fans just like wins. They just miss.
Uh-oh. Oh man.
Bro, is that right or wrong? I mean, what? Can't get them wins. Oh, still close. Like the old man with the fishing pole.
Yeah, you got to be quicker than that.
Yeah.
Man, we'll get to it here in just a second. Chris breaking the whole system like he likes to do. What a freaking game, Chris. We were reacting to the Georgia Tech because I could not help myself. Absolutely wild. You did get some Georgia Tech fans in those gifted memberships. You got Sea-Dog, actually. You got Rec Talk. This is going to be crazy. And I see Florida State profile pictures. Flick Shorts, all y'all. I got you. But I want to get MS. I want to get his score prediction here. So what do you got for me, my man? What do you got?
All right, brother. Well, Riley's granddad already picked the score that I was going to pick because he's a smart man. I was going to go with the 41-24 as well, but since he did that, I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to say 45-24.
45-24.
If that's not picked. I don't think that's picked yet.
It is not. No, in favor of
the Hurricanes. Yeah, I haven't picked against them all year. Yeah, I mean we should have won every game. Now the score, I mean. What it was we won by, that, I've got pretty close on a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so have you. I mean, a lot of us have.
Yeah. I've typically been off by a combined 10 points or less, which I'm not to toot my own horn, I'm not complaining. I don't think that's too bad of a record. And you're right. I also have not picked against the Canes in the week-to-week predictions. And I think, just being honest, who would in most of these scenarios with the games?
You can't. We should have won that game. I mean, we lost, and that's the win's a win, man. They beat us, but we should have.
This is what it takes.
To
order you
but hey,
on the side of your helmet.
It is what it is, brother. I know you got to get to other calls, man. I hope everything's going well. Pet Max for me.
To order you.
I'll do it. He's passed out over on the couch at the moment.
Yeah, that dinosaur outfit. I need to get one of those for my pet, man. He's got all 4 of my blankets on right now. He's in all 4 of my blankets. He's a blanket thief.
They get cold, man. He loves to cuddle up and get warm. And I'm serious. He loves those dinosaur pajamas. Everybody laughs and stuff. No, he loves them.
Yeah, mine's a blue pit. Yeah, Max is but mine's a blue. They call them blue. They're the grayish color.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I'll put him on the camera. He's passed out on his little mini IKEA couch.
Cool. All right, brother. Well,
all right, man.
God bless y'all, man. Go Canes.
Yep, let's have a good game tomorrow. We'll see you then, bro.
Later, buddy.
All right, peace. Yo. Let me address some things. Hold on. No, Chris broke the robot. Chris. No. Chris. Direct it at Chris. Chris broke it. He did. I don't know what it's doing, but it freaked it out. Chris Gaffney with the 50. $50 gifted Canes fan memberships. That's more U's in the chat, more green names, more Canes fam only emotes. Chris, for real, thank you, my man. It's kind of like a win-win for you, right? Like with where you live, with who your son roots for, and all that stuff, and just the wild world of college football, right? Okay, now Georgia Tech fans might not agree, but games like that Georgia Tech Georgia game are why we watch this thing. Freaking 8 overtimes, man. Underdog. Georgia was favored by how many points? 11, 14, 17, something like that. A 7-5 Tech team takes number 7 ranked Georgia, an SEC team, to 8 overtimes. Back and forth, wild, crazy. Getting to see the reactions of fellow content creators that have been on this channel before, and we've went back and forth. Freaking love it, man. Love it. These just are amazing moments that we get to take in together, which is so cool. Chris, can't thank you enough with the 50 gifted. I see really good names in there. I'm just picking out a few. You got Seminole School, so Florida State fan. You got Rec Talk, Georgia Tech fan. You got C-Dog, Georgia Tech fan. You got Kyle, Florida State fan. You got a Bama fan. You did get a Bama fan in there. You got 850 Knowles for life, obviously, Florida State fan. And a ton of Miami fans are going to get a notification letting them know they got gifted. They've got the U. Officially official that they're in the Canes fan. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Also coming in there, Flick Shorts with the 2. Is Damari Brown coming back? Will that be anything? There are rumors that he's going to play. Obviously, he dressed last week, warmed up. It was a game time decision. They didn't pull the trigger on it. I would assume it'd be something similar. Don't know if he's going to play for sure. I've not heard one way or another. I haven't. So I'm not sure. I don't have any inside info on that. Mario Cristobal doesn't like to put it out there. Even if I did, I'm just going to be honest. If I knew if he was playing or not, if they had like a for sure answer, I wouldn't say it. Because if Mario ever found out that I did say it, this channel would disappear. Ain't no way. DeSanto Law PLLC with the big 20. I'm in Syracuse and heading to the game tomorrow. Let's freaking go. Let's go, Canes. Let's put on a display of talent in the dome. It's freezing there, isn't it? It's like 30 degrees. Is there snow on the ground? People told me, DeSanto, that it has snowed. It snowed recently. As recent as yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for the massive amount of love with the big 20. Thank you, bro. Duck in the building as well. Chris, I still can't believe it. Melissa's going to be mad at you, though. I hope she redirects her anger. Melissa with the 199 says, lightning round? More like... What would we put for that? What are the official emote names? Lightning round, more like blizzard round is probably what she's getting at. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong. I claim fastest lightning round in the business. The reality is, I don't know if anyone else even attempts to do one. And I can't really back it up with any numbers. But I'm still pretty confident. I'm still pretty confident. Do a bean. But they're like way over there in my closet. Let's get a couple more in here. George is in here talking reckless. He's crazy. Joel in here going back and forth, trying to get Chris riled up. What a night. What a night. And it's going to be a heck of an afternoon tomorrow when Miami secures the dub against the Syracuse Orange. That's right. My man Brew, what's up?
What's going on, man?
A crazy night. I'm hoping that it's not kind of hinting at what tomorrow is going to be, you know.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's a crazy day tomorrow. To be honest with you, last official, game in the college season. Besides those that make their championship games and the playoffs.
Yeah. Which could be both of our teams. If you guys don't know, Brew is not a Miami fan. What's that team you root for again? They got that real ugly color combination.
No way, it's the best combination in the land. Buckeyes, Ohio State.
So, Brew,
we're gonna destroy Michigan tomorrow.
It is a lightning round, but I do have to ask you. People are gonna start booing you. I need to get your Ohio State Michigan prediction for tomorrow from an Ohio State fan, and then let's get your Miami prediction as well. So let me kick you over. All right, Ohio State prediction first, just for fun.
I'm gonna go with 55-14.
Hey, dang! All right.
They're the Michigan's best DB, Will Johnson. He's sitting out, so there's nobody going to be able to cover Jeremiah Smith and.
Oh, whoa! That's a dirty word. Bleep that out. We do not speak that name. Let's get your Miami score prediction.
I'm actually just going to go with their averages, 45-32, Miami.
45-32, Miami.
Yes.
All right. I'm locking you in.
All right.
All right, $250 on the line. Brew, do you think that I run the fastest lightning round in the college football YouTube universe?
If lightning was made out of mud, yeah.
All right. Have a good night, Brew.
Later.
All right. Peace. Melissa says lightning rounds don't exist. I can't get one person to back me up out of everybody in here. Uh-oh, I see something. George, if I'm wrong, I'll give you $1,000. What did George say? Joel, I'm pretty sure that's true, but I'll go along with it. For a team that has sucked for 20 some odd years and never won the ACC, you Miami fans are talking kind of cocky. George, I've seen a lot of cocky Florida fans this week. I'm not going to lie. Hyping up a team that's won how many games? I know you're excited about the future. But man, I need to figure out what they're... Does he not believe about the Great Wall of China thing? Is that what it is? A little bit of snow and yes, very cold. Thank goodness it's in a dome, right, DeSanto? Imagine going to... Would you go to that game if it wasn't in a dome? Would you still go there up to New York? Coop, tell George the truth. What does he not believe? I'm not on the same page. Does he not believe the Great Wall of China thing with Florida State? Is that what it is? You saw it and you saw the gleam in my eyes? George, I have very unfortunate news for you. Joel is speaking the truth. I did not believe it either. I joked about it, gave him a hard time. I Googled it, fact checked it, and he is, in fact, correct. Yep. I did not want to believe it. Did not think it could be true. But it was. It was. Of all the things to brag about. All right, I'm going to take like one more. And we got to get ready for tomorrow. We got a big day. Big day tomorrow. How much was a brick from the renovation? How much was that? Hold on, mine it. Daytime Cheese. How are you?
Yeah, I was wondering if I was getting in because it took a while to load in.
Yeah, it's been a weird night. Been a little crazy, you know. I appreciate you hanging out and the support tonight, my man. I know it's been all over the place.
Yep. I mean, honestly, I'd rather watch that Georgia Tech game. That's why we watch college football at the end of the day.
Yep. Hey, I didn't have a dog in the fight, so it was kind of fun to watch the 8 overtimes play out.
I mean, in a way you did because
true.
they were the dogs.
And, you know, they still technically took Georgia to 8 overtimes. And that's the only team Miami has lost to is the team that did just that. So if they are going to hype up Georgia, if they do in fact do it, daytime, I'm going to say, hold up.
I will say what this means now. Miami has technically lost to Vanderbilt using college football math.
Wait. Hold on. What was the statement?
Miami has technically lost to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, college football math can. I try to only use that analogy when it favors Miami, right?
Yeah.
But when it fits my narrative, all right. So let's not talk about that part.
But it's hate week. That's at least on my side it is. It's Ducks hate week.
Yeah. So daytime, we are in a bit of a lightning round. Not trying to rush you here, but I will get both predictions from you as well. Because hey, college football family here. I got Brew's prediction for Ohio State. You are a Miami fan, but you are also an Oregon fan and attending the University of Oregon. They play Washington, 6-5.
Dubs down, baby. Dubs down.
7:30 p.m.
Yep.
So I'm going to kick it over to the official score prediction cam first. I want to get what you got for Oregon, and then let's get that Miami score.
I got Oregon putting up 70 against Washington.
70?
If Oregon does not beat Washington, I will film myself jumping off the Willamette Bridge into the Willamette River once I get back on campus. Keep in mind the Willamette River is currently freezing.
You're going to do it naked? You're going to do it naked?
No, I got a swimsuit.
I misheard you. My apologies.
No, I will film myself jumping into the freezing Willamette River if Oregon loses to Washington.
Okay. Now, you know the internet's forever, right? Like this, I'm not going to delete this video.
Oh, you can keep the receipts. I will do it. I'm not like Florida State fans. I keep my promises.
Okay.
But I got Oregon putting up. I'm not gonna say 70, but I'm putting up close to 70. Give me 54-17.
54-17, Oregon. Okay. Now I do have to say, Joel is going to step in and say, Joel has honored his bets. This is true.
This is true, Joel. I will say respect to Joel, but we're going off the curse that has been put up upon you guys by your fellow fan not eating the dog poop.
Oh, so you're talking about the poop guy. I don't think they claim him. I don't know. I'll have to ask Joel. I don't think they claim that guy.
You have to ask both of them. Joel and Nick, do you guys claim him?
No, he said he was a troll.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That profile picture looks like a fan to me.
They don't like him. I don't think they claim him. I don't know. I didn't know the guy. I don't know if he's legit or not. But I will say, yes, Joel has honored his bets.
Joel is the man.
Can't say nothing about that guy. That's for sure. All right, okay. So now, what do you got for Miami tomorrow?
After I said last week, the two games I had seen Miami being possible to lose were Georgia Tech and Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing our defense last week, I think it should be a lot more of a blowout than I thought before. I think Miami puts up 45, and we allow 17.
Hey, I mean, considering Miami is currently an 11.5-point favorite on FanDuel, I will take 45-17. So looking more like that Florida game then is what you've got. Okay. All right.
I have our defense bouncing back.
Okay. All right. Daytime Cheese, I appreciate you calling in, and I got you locked in. You have an opportunity to celebrate 2 wins tomorrow.
Yeah, I will. And I need to say, Joel, I'm so sorry for what Coop made you do with the well-done steak.
Whatever. Don't let him lie. He loved it. I'm not buying that. Anyone who eats a well-done steak, there's no way they walk away from that experience and say that it was bad. If you did, you went to the wrong place. I think he went. Joel? It was either Longhorn Steakhouse or Texas Roadhouse, I believe, that he went to.
That because at the end of the day, it is just a piece. It is a piece of steak, and all pieces of steak are good. So
he went to Roadhouse. Well done is perfect. Now he probably should have got cheese on it. They have some kind of jack cheese or something.
Steak with cheese?
Yeah. You can request cheese on your steak. It's good.
Maybe I should try that.
It's really good. Yeah, just ask for cheese on the well done steak. You'll be impressed.
Well, yeah, I don't think well done, but.
Yeah. All right, Daytime. I appreciate you for calling in, bro.
As always, Coop. Thank you.
All right.
For putting up your stream.
Absolutely.
Bye.
All right. Peace out, bro.
Peace out.
Oh, no. A nice, well-done steak requires nothing. No A1, no ketchup, no nothing. Just eat it as is. Yeah. Poop eater can kick rocks. Cypher checking in. How about that Georgia game? Them dogs. Man, Cypher, we checked in at halftime. We said 17-0. Yo, Tech might do this. And then we said, hold up. Georgia might make some adjustments here. Let's see what happens. We end up reacting to the entire 8 overtime sequence live while watching a Georgia Tech YouTuber, Rec Talk, with another Georgia Tech YouTuber, Sea-Dog, reacting to it. So we reacted to their reaction while watching the game. It was interesting. Stop rage baiting. You can ask anyone in my entire family how I eat my steak. Well done. Everybody, I'll call my wife in here right now. Hold on. And she will not vouch for me. She would take an opportunity and call me out. Hold on. Hey, Miss Coop. Mrs. Coop. Come in here. All right. Come in here. All right. I will not even look at her. Mrs. Coop, if you can come over here. Come over this way so you can get in the mic a bit. All right. How do I eat my steak? Cooked.
Well done.
Say it louder so they can hear.
Well done.
How does your dad eat his steaks? Burnt.
He always says he will scrape the charcoal off.
Well done. There are people in here that said I'm rage baiting that I don't actually eat them well done. Look, when I grew up, my mom said if you don't get it well done after you eat it, there's a good chance you'll probably pass away the next day. So.
My dad's brother eats slightly warmed up.
Yep, and that's what's going to happen to Joel. He's going to end up having stomach problems when he gets older, like me, and he's going to regret it.
Also hard when if you didn't.
Yep, that's another thing our parents said. Yep. All right, thank you, Mrs. Coop. Bro, you're good. I'm not trying to like make an example out of you, even though it's probably what I just did. No, bro. I like the back and forth. I'm not mad at you. Some people think I always harp on it. It's because I genuinely like, no, man. Like, cook that thing through. I don't need to cut into it and there be blood on my plate. Like, I'm not a caveman. I'm not that savage. Like, I don't need to like bite it and see the blood like dripping down my face. Like, hey, cook it all the way through. No. And I was even willing to try medium with Joel, and they cooked it well done. That's not my fault. Nope. Not doing it, Dion. Nope. Now, I saw you over there, WT7 in Rec Talk stream. Good stuff, man. All right, so you got 38-24? All right. I'm probably going to wrap it up here. We got a long day tomorrow. We got a big day. Big day. What did y'all say to ask? Oh, now. Hold up. Mrs. Coop, I need you again. Oh, she's going to be mad at you, Joel. She was in there working on a project. All right. Now, you got to, like, yell. I can't get it way over there. All right. Joel Davis just asked, Mrs. Coop, who is your favorite college football team? And I'm not even going to look at her. It's a no-brainer, Mrs. Coop.
Miami!
She was trolling y'all for content with the delay.
Sound like a trick question.
She lives and is married to a YouTuber. She knows all about content. She stalled and made y'all like gasp and be like, maybe she's considering saying another team. No. Yeah. The real question is, what does Mrs. Coop think about hoodies? I think she likes hoodies, right? She's not a fan of stuff being up around her neck though. She wants like loose fitting, kind of like dangle down a little bit, you know. I'm the other way. I want it to hug me. I want it to choke me out. So
He's kinky like that.
on that note, great stream. I appreciate everyone for tuning in and hanging out tonight. Top dono of the night, my man Joel Davis with the 99.99 times 2. Also, Chris Gaffney with the 50 gifted. Absolutely mind-blowing. There's going to be a lot of new Canes fan members in tomorrow's live hangout for the watch party. So, Chris, again, I can't thank you enough. Melissa with the donos, thank you very much for that. Oh, yeah, I'm heading to the... Oh, yeah. Flick Shorts, thank you for the love. DeSanto Law with the big 20, appreciate you. Enjoy that game at Syracuse. Hopefully we come out with a dub and can punch a ticket to the ACC Championship game. Daytime Cheese, Bryce, Toxic Fart, Kane for Life 229, Tropical, Jackie Canes, Twix, Pensacane, Brew, M. Skywalker, Roach Killer, trying to make sure I don't miss anybody here, Glenn G. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody here. Jackie Canes, if I didn't thank you, Pacharo, Tyrone Mayers with multiple super chats. Thank you very much for that. Sebastian C., A. Burgos, John Bird, Bergie with the 10 early on, Glenn G. Appreciate you guys. We will be live for the game tomorrow, the live watch party. Just win, man. Just win. I say it all the time, man. A convincing win would be great. But just win the game, please. I am worried about it, but I think that I know Miami is the better team. I know Miami is the better team. I'm only worried because of the pain and suffering they have caused me for many, many years. That's it. That's it. Outside of that, I have no reason to believe that Miami doesn't win this football game. Take care of business. You're in the ACC championship game. Prove the doubters wrong. Don't play in some meaningless bowl game that half of the people are going to opt out of anyways. Go to the conference championship. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for the love, for real. Thanks for hanging out for the Georgia Tech finale. And again, quality loss. Yeah. What is that? You know what to do. I'll see you right here tomorrow, 3:30. What's up, legend? Appreciate you being here too, man. Also, if you are still here, the CashApp donations don't pop up. I always want to make sure that I properly thank everybody for the support. Jovi Martinez, I may be mispronouncing your name again, my man. Hovey or Jovi. I'm guessing Jovi. It's a J. It's Jovi, right? Man, look, I butcher everything. All right, that's just what I do. With a 305, he says, "Go Canes." Thank you, bro. That came in like half an hour ago. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you.